Oh, there we go. Ha, dude. All right. Is the mic actually like not working today? Hello? Is this thing on? Let me know if you guys can see me or hear me, rather, I should say. You can hear me now? Ah, this is so frustrating. I'm probably going to edit out the beginning of this in the VOD. Anyways, it's Friday. Welcome to another edition of Fix It Friday. There we go. I've literally had to do this intro twice now. Oh man, it's been a long week. I'm so happy that the weekend is here. Oh man, I need it. It has been quite the week though. I assume you guys have seen already like those like fake leaks that are going around and things like that. Anyways. So yeah, this is Fix It Friday. This is the weekly segment where you can submit one character of your choice if you need help. I'll give you a breakdown of what I think about your build, kind of give you some pointers, kind of point you in the right direction if you're lost, right? Or if you just want to flex the character you think is pretty good, sure, you could do that as well, right? All you have to do, !Discord on Twitch, right? And then go to Fix It Streams in the Discord, submit your character there. And if you're on YouTube, the link is down below, right? On YouTube. So you can also use the Discord link in the description of the stream to submit your characters. Speaking of, link down below, Fix It Friday this week is sponsored by HelloFresh. They are an amazing meal service that I have used for many, many years. Right? I really like them. And if you're interested in trying it out, you can get 10 free meals along with free breakfast for life as long as you are a subscriber and you are based in the US. Again, if you want to check them out, you can use the link down below the stream. We'll talk more about them a little bit later. There you go. See, Gregory is saying fake leaks, you mean those totally real leaks. Like, you know what? You might be right. You might be right, because they issued a cease and desist, like a ban. Like, they got hit with a ban hammer, the account that posted it. So, that means one of two things. One, they're real and they're trying to protect their IP. Or two, they're trying to send a message that they're not okay with people doing these kinds of things. But either way, it has ruffled some feathers. Also, what's going on, Not a Hero? What's going on, Sin? How are you guys doing? You convinced me to give Nikke another try. It's pretty good, but I'm not sure I'm sold. Only at chapter 4. Keep playing, it gets better. Story is peak. Very, very good. Speaking of which, I mean, my shirt will probably bleed through, but I am wearing, because it is the Evangelion collab for Nikke, right? I am, in fact, wearing my Asuka and Rei Ayanami shirt because of the fact that it is currently the Evangelion collab in Nikke. I am a huge Evangelion fan, so like that's one of the collabs that would get me the most excited. I know it's kind of makes the rounds a lot in gacha games. It's not very well liked because it's kind of everywhere, right? But hey, I'm here for it. All right, before I actually go any further, do I have flags? Did I already burn through all my flags? Yeah, I burned through all my flags already, basically, today.
What do I sell?
Trying to get done any other, like, dailies that I may or may not have gotten into lately. You love a Nikke and Girls Frontline 2 collab? Like, the two of them collabing together, Cisco? Ah, okay. I pulled 60 time on the Asuka banner and got nothing. I give up. Man, that sucks. I'm kind of ready. I mean, I've already got Asuka, but like the rates seem kind of bad this time. I've watched like GH go pretty terribly. Yeah, he kind of had to spend money to actually get the character. Yo, what's going on, King? How are you? Oh man, getting 3 Asukas, that must be awesome. Don't care about Rei. I would still get Rei. At least get 1 copy if you can. Like they're limited. Limiteds don't come back around in Nikke, right? And some of them are pretty good. Like Rei's a support character, so like getting her would be kind of nice. I would still, like I said, even if you're not like a huge fan of Ayanami, I would still try and pick up a copy of her. Super, super worth it. Man, I'm gonna have to... Definitely gonna edit the rest of this sweet chocolate scandal voiceover that we did. I'm still kind of like... I was very happy with yesterday's stream, right? Like I really, really enjoy doing those kinds of streams with Luna and Tristan and Red. Like if I can keep doing more of those, if you guys keep watching those, like that's awesome. Like I had so much fun doing that. Yeah, this is the first Nikkei collab that's gotten a rerun. Yeah. You know what I need to do, chat? I need to roll more secret shops so I can roll this god-awful banner that I decided to subject myself to. Don't try this at home, by the way. If you are somebody who hasn't already checked it out on the YouTube, I do have a tier list video for that banner if you guys are interested at all. And figure out my thoughts on it. But do not roll that banner unless you have like 600 plus bookmarks, right? You want to make sure you always have like a full pity on deck. Because we do have a collab potentially coming in as little as like 6 weeks, 7 weeks. It's probably like six weeks, I would say. You probably know, you'll know within 4.
Everything comes and goes here. Money, goods, and of course, information.
Yeah, by like the very first week of April, you'll probably know. Yep, custom banner. Hell, it is right. 2008. Okay, I already read that. Sorry. Yeah, you always try and get the limiteds for the collection. Don't forget, you also have tickets. If you do enough summons in Nikkei, you do get the pity, right? Yo, where Bread though? I just realized Bread hasn't asked me to hydrate yet. What's wrong? What is going on here? Maybe Bread's upset that
You know what? I'm done playing nice with incompetent amateurs.
Yeah, that's right. The voice redeems are back again today. The service finally came back up after being down for like maintenance or whatever. This Shrek 5 collab going to be mega? That's pretty funny. That's very, very funny. Dude, I was like sitting here going like, there's a Shrek 5? Like somebody told me that there's a Shrek 5 yesterday. Like, yo, did you hear? Shrek 5 is coming out. And it's got Zendaya in it. And I was like, what? Like, Shrek is like a franchise from like the ancient times, bro. Like, that shit can stay dead. Am I the only person who thinks that like Shrek, like, it's fine, right? Like the Shrek movies are fine, but like, I never thought they were like amazing. Like they were more meme than movie, right? Like, is that just me? Am I the only one that always felt that it was more meme than movie? Yo, what's going on, my nerd? I'm good. You'd like it to be a Bleach collab, but my gut tells me Outer Planes for E7. You think it's Outer Plane? I don't think it's Outer Plane. I think it's not Outer Plane. Like, as Valky said on the Tristan's podcast this past week, and I was in that meeting, we asked, right, or Valky specifically asked, right, would the collab be more hype than Demon Slayer? And we were assured it would be more hype than Demon Slayer. Outer Plane, not as hype as Demon Slayer. Bleach, definitely more hype than Demon Slayer. Right?
Money for information, or information for money, whichever you prefer.
Bro, where Covenant bookmarks? What the hell is this? They released it. They released a teaser for Shrek 5 this week, and it's coming out in December of next year. Yeah, like I said, I saw it, and there was like a big hubbub about how Zendaya is in it, and I was like,
Hey,
like what?
Come and take a look.
Bro, if it's Outer Plane, I'm quitting. Damn, it's like that. That's really how you feel? Yo, where are the Covenants, dude? Bro, like, now that I don't want Mystics, right? A game is just gonna keep giving me Mystics. Like, that's how it is. Like, Desire Sensor is, like, Omega Turbo real. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely shafted. And yes, I did see that 85 Revenge. I still just was like, nah, I'm out. Hey, thank you so much, So Solid, for the 5 months. Hey, my text-to-speech is back on my sub notifications. Let's go. Awesome.
Hey, why don't you buy something?
This is where Tristan comes in and resubs and it doesn't play again. Like, ever since Tristan subbed, it broke. Dude, what are these rates, bro? I just want to do one fun multi on stream. Don't be shy, Garo. Tried to pin my previous message, but it doesn't seem to be working. Have you tried /pin and then typing it?
Hey, why don't you
Hey, look, I got one. I did it, Ma. Surely we're past all the bad rates. You'll just give me 3 in a row. Like 1, 2, 3. I want to do a multi and then I want to do Guild War and then we can get started. But apparently not. Oh, there's another one.
Hey, why don't you buy something? Come and take a look.
You fought L of 1108 in a Lifton and I beat one of them. Was it a Lifton?
Everything comes and goes here.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And of course,
My thought is right now, current format. Right, I spent some time reflecting on my first 80 games this season or so. I have opinions. Opinion number 1. Harsetti, the worst thing to ever grace Epic 7. Opinion number 2. Turn 2 is dog shit right now. And by that, what I mean by that is not that it's bad. It is just the most unfun, uninspired, dry, bland gameplay this season. Turn 2 does not get to do anything fun. You get to play young Senya and green units. And maybe if you're lucky, Raz. That's kind of it. Liuev, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Man, I can't wait for CZN. Chaos Zero Nightmare is CZN, right? That is Smog 8. The Epic 7 team, their next game is Chaos Zero Nightmare that they're working on. Shima, you're trolling. Have I played Blue Cry? I have. But my point is, playing turn 2 has, no fun units. You have no fun units.
This is insane. Why am I so busy?
None of the fun, cool, or interesting units are in there. Look at that, dude. All that refreshing for 2 bootleg Tifa Lockharts. Seems kind of bad. So Solid said, 1 game is enough on my wallet. What if I told you you could play games free to play if you have self-restraint? What if I told you that you could do that? That's a real thing. I'm used to it. For those of you guys saying unlucky, I'm used to it. Look, I already used up all my luck today. I pulled here. See, I used up my luck for the day. Here, go over here. There you go. Right. Cool. There's my luck for the day, right? I already used it all up. Alright. There's my luck for the day. It was used up already. Dude, I pulled an ML5. I got so hyped, bro. Saw it was a warrior. Got all upset because I was like, well, can't be Senya. At least maybe it's something good. And then it's my fifth, sixth conqueror. How many conquerors has it been? How many conquerors have I pulled? I think that's my 5th conqueror, Lilius. 4. My 4th conqueror, Lilius. Is Gala imprint? It's a sign I'm Cleve. Hi, what's going on, Boyle? But no, it's not a sign because this character is bad in Cleve now. You gotta start doing Conqueror plus ML Teiyu, but you need 80% pushback. What is it? 50% CR pushback to use Teiyu. And she only has 25. So she doesn't actually do it. She's not good. HelloFresh Lilius number required 4. Okay, alright, wise guy. Look, okay, I don't have an option. That thing has to stay there. There's nothing I could do about that. Man, I didn't do World Boss. I'm not spending these for World Boss. I'll do it before I go to bed. It was you. You were the one all along that suggested it. Man. Alright, ATK saved me. No, ATK lost. Alright, we believe in Solidus here, bro, in the dub. Nah, I'm not a fan of that team either, dude. What does Car 6 play? That's your team versus this? That feels wrong. I like his second team, though. His second team is quite good here. Second team, quite good. Alright. Top team. Top team is literally thanks, I hate it. I think it is Harsetti, though. It is definitely Harsetti team, I think. Alright. What did Evan play? Nope, don't like that. Don't like Yamin's team either. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one. We'll play this here. And then we play Chinua. Alright. Ship it. Wait. That's right, I forgot. She doesn't have Fairy Tale on right now because I was using it to make meme PvE content. My apologies. Hey, what's going on, Asmodeus? What's going on, Goof? How you all doing?
You have no use. Stop existing.
I will in fact in a minute, ODM. I will talk about them in a little bit, okay? Alright, well he's just gonna cleanse this, so like die rat die.
I don't care for amateurs.
Oh, really? With me backing you up.
Losing ain't an option. Uh-oh.
A conductor exerts total control. Even over
Yeah, Rat's not dead is, yeah. Rat not being dead? Oh, cool.
Now that I'm all warmed up,
Well,
do this for real.
very cool.
Finish up.
Now.
Goodbye, Rat.
Down.
Die, Rat, die.
My relaxation.
Let's get the seal push.
Who's fighting it?
There's bread. I was worried. I was like, where's bread?
what worthless life.
When are we getting units to double your resource gain? True. That's what I need.
Get rid of them.
I'll hurry over.
Would you go ahead and
They,
die?
honestly, just nerf, like, all of the resource reduction characters, bro.
I told you.
Like, like, there's just so many characters that just suck because of C. Phantopolis.
Get a load of these guys.
Hey, we hit.
Now.
Easy. So you've probably been asked this multiple times, but can I see your ML pay rate? Yeah, I'll show you after this.
Funny, really. The vanity of your struggling.
Now, Valencia.
Teach those baddies a lesson. Also, this young Senya character, just absolutely terrible character. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? We just push.
Better.
Miserable creature.
We stomp.
I will show you grace. By granting you death.
My scar.
We kick.
The footsteps follow me. War from you?
We get 2%'ed, watch.
Wasn't me?
You don't realize I've got you in the palm of
for you.
It has 19K, bro? What are you? What is that even? Bro, what is that even?
Shall we test fate?
That's some nonsense, bro.
Right.
Do you need my help? All together.
How dare you demand me?
I told
Like, it's not doing very good, but like, who builds a 20K like flan almost? That just sounds disgusting. I'm just gonna keep doing this because I want the CR push.
I'm not just gonna see it by and watch. Make this with love.
You may be worth my attention.
Okay,
Get out of my way.
That has to be enough.
Should have been counter Bloodstone. True. That's a thick ass plant. Agreed. Imagine if it was counter. Yeah, you all had the same thoughts. So, there you go. If you wanted to see what does my lone wolf pair look like, that's it. This is her. I am going to make a couple of updates to builds over the weekend while we have free unequip. Just because there's a couple of things that I think I want to change. Alright. We're going to try out Shu on Proof. I was on Warhorn. We're going to try Proof now. If I had another Sweet Miracle, it would be Sweet Miracle. But I do not. Oh, ML Shu? Yeah. That's ML Shu for me right now until I get a better EE. Why no attack? I haven't seen a reason for it yet. I've been playing her more like a utility character. I recognize that it's good on attack though. Warhorn was okay. Like it was good in the matches. It was good. It felt broken, but there was a lot of matches against characters with unbuffable, right? Because people are like playing a lot of unbuffable characters right now. Like this character is actually like sleeper good right now. Regular Para is sleeper good right now because she just absolutely murders Rat. Right? You outspeed Rat, you remove Rat's buffs constantly, and you can technically get to Rat. You can get Rat out of stealth and you could stun them. So, like, this character is actually quite good versus Rat. So, I think it might have to be, like, as cool as it is that you want to play Warhorn. If people are just going to play restrict unbuffable characters against Rat, it's very hard to recommend Warhorn. So I think I might have to go Sweet Miracle. My problem is that I only have 2 Sweet Miracles. So like you have one on Laya, right? And if you're not going to play this on Laya, then it's just like, what are you playing on her? Because if she gets, you know, controlled, it's kind of rough, right? So yeah, like only having 2 Sweet Miracles, kind of rough. I think that if and when they bring back Laya, Sweet Miracles could be very, very important. Like I'm probably going to want to try to get like 2 copies of Sweet Miracle, keep both of them separate, and then just bottle both of them and just have 4. Like I'll be real with you. I'll be so real. This thing is just broken. This game actually, this artifact actually just completely wrecks game balance. This thing is actually just not healthy for the game. Lest you guys remember, right? you can make fun of me because I don't think I actually recalled it when it was available. But where is it? Max Enhanced. Did I actually? Where is it? It was. Is it Warrior Artifact? I think it was Warrior Artifact. Yeah. Lest you guys recall. So, yeah. You guys may or may not remember, for those of you guys who are newer, Crimson Seed used to say when you were attacked, there's an 80% chance to dispel 1 debuff, right? And people would play it on their warriors, and you couldn't actually control warriors. They made it so that if you were trying to attack characters like Dark Corvus or Apocalypse Ravi, you couldn't actually control them. right? And they nerfed Crimson Seed and issued a recall, which I totally missed the boat on. That's why mine's still plus 30. I totally forgot to do it. They basically said that Crimson Seed as an artifact was it was bad for game balance because they made it so that warriors just couldn't be controlled. It was just bad for game balance. So they nerfed it in order to try to, like, you know, nerf Apocalypse Ravi, right? And nerf Dark Corvus after his changes. And so it was like, okay, well, it makes sense, right? Warriors should have some kind of drawback. They should be immune to debuffs. And then they made this, which is just way better in every conceivable way. Right? It gives 10% HP and also just is just way better. Like, you don't even have to make contact with them. It's just, oh yeah, it happens. So. It was nerfed because it wasn't pay to win. True. True. Yeah, that combo was the reason why that's true. Because there was no way for you to control warriors, they needed to make damage dealers like Hua Young that could one-shot. Right? And then that obviously led to a whole other can of worms, because then Hua Young became so good she could one-shot everything. Ooh, nice. Let's go, Sleepy. That sounds good. Can you give me some pointers on my Imperial Elanav? I mainly play top 100 Guild Wars on Asia server, but I guess server doesn't matter anymore. I'm not really a Guild War player, right? I'm not very good at Guild Wars. I just play Elanav one way, and that is because I like the way that it works for me. I play like this. I don't think that this is necessarily good for Guild Wars. Most people play Imperial Elanav like Destruction Immunity on Rise of a Monarch. Right? They play this artifact on Destruction Immunity. That's how most people play it. I don't like that because I don't know. I just like counter Elbrus. I just like counter Elbrus. It's the way I've played the character for the longest. I tried Destro Rise and I tried counter Rise and I hated both of them. So I'm just gonna stay counter immunity. Whitebase says Guild Wars mean just run cheese like Holy Sack or something. I can see that. Okay, so we have to just try and find other stuff to kill. Man, they are like mopping the floor with us. This is the last Guild War of the season. We are getting absolutely rolled. Bro, how many people have attacked? Like, hello? We still have like 40 something attacks. So like, it was got to get used up. Chat, is it better to knock down buildings? Or just to soften them? Like, would it be better if I knock these two down or just hit two fresh ones? Because, like, I can beat that second one pretty free. Knockdown gives more points. Alright. Alright, this is actually pretty easy. So you put this here. Yeah, you just run the mirror. I'm 1000% okay with running the mirror. Actually, Eligos. Eligos might not be bad. I still think running the mirror is fine. I think you're favored in the mirror. But this second one is super free. Like, I play this one all the time, but this is like the most, this is the freest, like free 99 team you can play here. Requiem Rowana, and then make sure that she is on book for Guild Wars. Grab my 30 book for Luna. Yeah. And then we just run it.
What do you know about me? Above all,
I outsped.
spear is a
People have like only 270 on Politis? That's kind of wild to me.
I'll prove my love to you. Are you listening?
This is where the BBK counters me.
It's a requiem in your memory.
Now that you've met me, do you feel starstruck?
Full ER? I guess not.
all so predictable and tiresome. Now, who's up for an experiment? You mediocrity. Doing things the secret and possibly comprehend. This way's more fun.
Yeah, like Lunam Cleave is just so good for offense.
You need my help?
This.
You really have no an enticing lure. Will always be reliable.
Miserable creature.
Oh, word. That was it. We're done here. Huh. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do it for the CR push on myself.
Accept what you deserve.
If you keep bothering me, then
Like, I'll just take my free damage, thank you.
now, Valencia.
Teach those baddies a lesson. I think that's the only thing I think I like about this character.
I'm ready. All together. Hurry over. You don't realize I've got you in the palm of my hand.
Yeah, Eligos is really good. I recognize Eligos is quite good for this.
You're out of here. No.
Alright, we can basically hit auto here. We've already won this. It's snack time.
Finish them.
Now.
I want to actually check to see how my Guild War defense did, if anything. I built a new one, and Tristan built a new one. I'm curious to see how they go.
Leave now, right? I'm still on vacation.
How should I build Elvira? Is don't? Would you get offended if I say don't? I don't know if that will offend you if I say don't, but the honest answer is don't. But if you really, really must know, it's like 50 effectiveness, like 250 ER, like 220, 240 speed, somewhere in that range, I think. And then like 1200 defense, 14 to 15k HP. Yeah, the most important things are the speed, like the 50 F just to have a chance to def break, and then like the 250 ER. Hey, they ignored me. I did it. Go me. Changing my defense seems pretty good. Alright, how did Tristan do? Oh, that's Bob. Where's Tristan? Tristan Dedge? Tristan Dedge. Did he do good at all? Ooh. Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna try this team. You tell me how your team went. Nobody attacked me, so. 250 ER, 250 effect resistance, and 50 effectiveness or so. Alright, where was that other one we were gonna knock down? There was one more. It was over here, right? We could knock this one down. Oh man, this is so annoying. Bottom team is free. Bottom team is like plus ultra free. Top team, very obnoxious. Top team just Harsetti? Harsetti angle? Yeah, Harsetti angle. Yeah.
This is a waste of
Mind
my
finishing
time.
up?
Hurry over.
What a pathetic joke.
Shall we test slaughter them?
Now, you really have no tact. There's no use fighting it. You've already been railed in.
The promises of this spear will not.
Man, this Mort unit kind of cringe, bro.
Don't let them escape. Can you handle this? Attack. They are finished. Is that all you've got?
Death has come for you. Brace yourself.
Okay, and that'll fear. Didn't fear the one that I needed it to.
Are you done playing hero? Shall we end it? Would you
Yeah, indeed.
Go ahead and die.
Didn't die. Is it Rise? It's not Rise.
But I'm still on vacation. We so.
Miserable creature. I'll leave it to you.
Ooh, the seal.
Weak.
You really have no tact.
I mean, I can't lose from here. It's just a matter of do I lose Flan or not. No, she's stench. Elvira doesn't need that much speed if you're fighting Harseti and Young Senni defenses. Okay.
You're quite the dancing man.
Time to end our twisted fate. Now that you know my secret, I can't let you live.
I just want out of this metagame where Mort, Young Senya, Harseti are good. Like, I just want all three of those characters to just go away. They're all just super annoying. They're just very, very not fun.
Tiresome. First steps first. I'd rather die than get to the pool.
Okay, he's on mature sunglasses.
You couldn't possibly comprehend. Now who's up for an experiment? You worthless things.
And that should kill everybody but Young Senya, I think.
Shouldn't you return to nothingness?
Didn't kill Mort.
I will show you grace. By
Here's where I die to Mort. Oh my god, I think I actually am dead. No bullshit, I think I'm dead. Yep.
How much longer must we endure this meaningless war?
Cool. Very cool. Next time, just kill the Mort. I was like, I'll kill. Nope. Very cool. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Should have just made sure I killed the Mort. Yep. Let me see that Ludwig. I'll show you the Ludwig. Like, I could make him better, but like he's just hard to build. It's not like the best Ludwig you've ever seen, but like it's not really that bad of a Ludwig either. Like it's like 440 GS and it's like all damage. Like if anything, he's lacking some attack, but character's really hard to build. So that's Ludwig for you. All right. Guild Wars is done. Before we move into the actual like meat and potatoes of Fix It Friday, all right? I guess we'll talk about the sponsor for Fix It Friday today, which is HelloFresh. All right. So in case you guys don't know, HelloFresh is a meal service. They deliver straight to your door, right? They come with a bunch of fresh ingredients, things like that. They have been, out of every meal service that I have used, one of the absolute best ones, right? I would probably rank them, if they're not the top, they are very, very close to the top. For right now, King, just one for right now, right? And one of the reasons why I really like this service, HelloFresh, right? I'll go over here and I'll show you guys the menu in case you guys have not seen it. So they have these ready-made meals now, which you may have seen from like other, you know, meal services. But for me, especially this row right here, right? During COVID lockdown, I literally did not know how to cook, right? At all. So like the biggest endorsement that I can give to HelloFresh is that this is the product that legitimately taught me how to cook, right? Like I could not, I was literally McDonald's, right? Fast food every single meal, takeout every single meal. Didn't know how to do anything, right? I just, everything I bought was pre-prepared, right? What I learned during lockdown is that cooking is not only easy, it is very, very fun to do as well, right? It's a very, very important life skill. So like just take, for example, like, I guess like the rigatoni, for example, like it has this this cream cheese, like this cream cheese sauce, right? I didn't know, like, I know it sounds stupid to say this, but it's like I didn't know what went into that sauce. So like I actually learned how to basically make my own sauce to go with pasta, like through this service, right? And like through them, I learned like again, not only is cooking fun, it's very, very easy to do, right? And this service made it as painless as possible, right? When you get the box, you'll open it up, you'll get like a recipe card, you know, list of all the ingredients, and it'll show you like, hey, for this one in particular, right? It's got the zucchini, right? Pork sausage rigatoni rosa with cream cheese and zucchini. So these zucchini chunks, they'll give you a full zucchini, like a fresh zucchini, right? So you don't even have to worry about going to the supermarket like, oh, like, you know, which vegetables should I get? Like it all comes right there in the bag. Like it's just a brown paper bag that you'll get with the meal in it inside of the box. It'll teach you, here's how you actually properly prepare a zucchini, right? You'll be able to dice it up, right? So for other ones, right, there is like this one, the carrots, right? This is another one that I actually have made, and I still regularly make this one, the firecracker meatballs, right? So it has roasted carrots and jasmine rice. So the roasted carrots, like it shows you how to bake carrots, right? So like it shows you, hey, this is how you like, you know, you cut the top and the bottom off of the carrot and you skin it. You peel it, right? So I was like, okay, this is actually like a super useful life skill, right? And like a lot of the things that I learned from using this service, I still use in my daily life. Like I pretty much make this one on the regular. The pork sausage rigatoni, I make that on the regular, right? Some of these other ones, like I've had the pork schnitzel. This one's also really, really good, right? A lot of these things, like I still make them on the regular. Like I absolutely like cannot endorse this service enough, right? Just looking at the actual meals that are on here, pork sausage rigatoni, this being 20 minutes, like literally, you just open the bag, dice up the zucchini, right? Boil the water, throw the noodles in it, and then you just cook the sausage, right? With the seasoning, and then, you know, you just throw the cheese on there, and then the cream cheese sauce, like the actual sauce, it's essentially, they show you how to make it. You're just like whipping cream cheese together with like a tomato sauce. And you actually put like a bit of water in it to kind of make it more like, is viscous the term? But that's kind of how you do it, right? Same thing, firecracker meatballs, like I said here. This is another one that I really have liked before in the past, the Mushu pork bowls, right? I don't make this one as much, but this is definitely one of the ones that's like in my regular rotation with HelloFresh. Like I really, really like this one. I don't know how you guys are, but I'm pretty big on rice. I will say this, I'm still bad at cooking rice. Like they do a very good job at teaching you how to make rice here with the HelloFresh recipes. But I still always end up burning the rice. I actually invested in a rice cooker. It's like my greatest shame. I'll be real with you. I'm so bad. Like rice is so simple and I love it. I have it like maybe 4 or 5 times a week. But yeah, I can't get the hang of it. But yeah, dude, it's a 20-minute meal. Like literally open the bag, heat up the oven, you turn on the stove, 20 minutes in and out. It's cheaper, easier, less time than getting in your car, driving through a drive-through and getting something. Like I'm like dead serious. Like if you wanted to go to fast food, like especially with today's prices, it's like get in your car, drive like 10 minutes through the drive-through, wait in the drive-through, place the order, and then it's like what, 16 bucks after tax, 15 to 18 bucks after tax, right? This is cheaper, easier, tastes better, is probably also healthier for you. A rice cooker is not shameful, it's a commitment to the quality. When is IRL cooking stream? If I can figure out how to do it, I will. If I can figure out how to do it on my phone, right? Like I have a tripod for my phone. Like maybe one of these days we do cooking stream. So no, I don't burn it in a rice cooker. Like I actually am bad at making it in a pot. Like the way you're supposed to make it is you're supposed to basically you boil water, right? And then you throw the rice in the water along with like maybe some salt or whatever just to give it like some seasoning. And then you're supposed to like let it simmer on low. But I always like measure wrong or I never could get the heat right. So I just suck at it. Yeah, this is another one I just use all the time. I mean, I'm pretty big on tacos. Like, in case you guys don't know, tacos are my favorite food. So I'll eat tacos. Like, if I have the option, I'll eat tacos every time. I'll eat it like 4 or 5 times a week if I have the option. Obviously, not the best thing, right? IRL cooking stream is just us watching Super and Rice. Someone get this man a rice cooker. I do have a rice cooker, bro. I have one. It's in the other room. It's actually like 20 feet that away behind me. Right? It's behind the green screen. I actually have a rice cooker, okay? Excuse me. But yeah, like, the last thing I said I will say about this is, like, I really, really appreciate this product. Because, like I said, it's actual game changer, actual life changer for me. Like, important life skill. And I cannot recommend them enough. So if you want to check them out, right, you can get 10 meals along with free breakfast for life. So essentially, as long as you're still sub with the service, you get a free breakfast item every single time, delivered straight to your door. They said it's fast, easy, pick up a new life skill. Cannot recommend HelloFresh enough. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring Fix It Friday. All right. With that out of the way, with the ad read out of the way, let's jump into it. I bet you Pooty woke up at the crack of dawn when the submission window was open, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna be first again. So let's see. Let's get into our first one. Let's see. Who do we got? Yep, I was right. It's Pooty again. He is the first person here again. If someone told me they can't cook rice, I'm not trusting anything else to make. Oh my god. Stop, Hydra. Hey, I'm not that bad of a cook. I'm pretty good. I just suck at making rice, okay? It's just rice. It's only rice. Funny side story, by the way. I had my own mother come, like, she was here, right? She didn't believe that I sucked at making rice. So she watched me make the rice. And told me exactly what to do and how to compensate. And she's like, see, it's that easy. You just open up the lid in 5 more minutes and it's good to go. Open up the rice, burned. She was just like, what the fuck? Like, how? Like, it's like I have like some kind of like passive skill, right? That I can only burn, like, I can't make rice. It's literally, that's it. I can't make rice. I can make anything else. I can make a pretty mean hamburger, right? I've said before, like, my favorite dish that I make all the time is like stuffed mushrooms with panko. I can make that, right? Obviously, pasta is pretty big. Tacos, right? A lot of like the basic stuff, right? Chili. But rice, nah. I know 2 people that have failed at boiling water. If you're not that bad, you still have hope. Hey, I will say this. I boil a pot of water. I average boiling a pot of water like 6 to 7 times a week. Right? Most things that I make, water. You know what else I'm also good at? I know it's really simple, but I make a pretty bomb-ass grilled cheese. I'll say that. The trick to making good grilled cheese is to have 2 to 3 different blends of cheese, sourdough bread, mayonnaise. Mayo is the secret, by the way. Mayo is how you make the best grilled cheese. People would use butter, right, on an iron skillet. No. Mayo, iron skillet. Godlike. Comes out perfect golden brown every single time. All right. So this is with 10 speed more. So what this means, right, is because I'm not on the best gear I possibly can. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to fribbles a better belly than this because screw you. That's why, Pooty. Like, that's it. I don't know. This is probably like your best, absolute best tank gear, right? Knowing you, this is like your absolute tankiest best gear. And I'm just like, this man just went into my PvP archives and was like, yo, I'm gonna just take Sue's build and I'm gonna add 10 speed to it. So part of Sue's kit involves burns and detonating them. Yeah, sure. Yeah, all superheroes have a weakness. Oh, I love it. Rex, that's what I'm telling you. Like, I will boil the water, I will throw the rice in the water, and then I will turn it all the way as low as possible. Like the lowest possible setting on my stove. Right? Like it's like the flame is not even visible. Rice will, and it'll be, you say 5 to 10 minutes, right? I'll put it in for like 6 minutes. Like I'll even undershoot it. Still burn. That's it. And if it's not burnt, the only other alternative is it comes out like soggy because I didn't have enough heat. That's what I said. That's why I was like, I'm done. Rice cooker. Just sidestep it, bro. Perfect rice every time. Rice cooker is actually truly God's gift to man. Like it is actually the greatest invention of all time. All right. Let's move on to our next one. And this one is the letter T. There's no name. It's just the letter T. Okay. I was like, am I in streamer mode? It's just from the letter T. Paired with my 294 speed ML Para on defense. So I guess this is a Guild War unit. I think the problem with you cooking rice is you're on stove. That place is very toxic. Well played. Let's take a look. I actually think this is pretty good for speed Riley. Like your damage is in the right spot, right? You're on pen set. I mean, imprints obviously will help you kind of lift up that crit damage. Like crit damage, it could be a little bit higher, right? But other than that, this looks like it's a pretty good speed Riley. I think long term, if we're trying to improve, I think obviously picking up some imprints would be good, right? Violet Story Summon, if you got a bunch of stuff, wait till after the collab, right? Maybe wait a month or two. Right? But yeah, imprints obviously help, but it's largely just to create hit damage. I think everything else looks good for speed Riley. I mean, I guess obviously speed, if you could go faster while maintaining the same damage, also works. Kind of hard to do. Just eyeballing it, like you have one perfect piece. This 88 traditionally does not roll very well. Yours may vary. Yours might be like cracked. I don't know. I can't see the equipment score. But just looking at it, eyeballing it, perfectly serviceable speed Riley. Just damage might be one place you want to look to improve it. Hey, let's go, Mr. Ice Lord. So I currently get more use out of her in Guild War than I did Kisei back when she was built for PvP. So we're playing. You're actually wait, hold. You're playing this for Guild War? What? This is for Guild War? This is kind of... This is interesting. Considering you basically have, like, Red Sarmia stats, base stats, this isn't that bad. I think you still die in, like, one hit. I actually don't know if I agree with counter set here. I like the idea, right? Like, the S1 gives a combat readiness push, so if you get hit, cool value. But, I don't know. This is one of those ones where I'd have to, like, see it to believe it, because right now, it doesn't seem like it's worth. What's Fribble's best in world, Lorena? That's actually, you know what? That's a good idea. That's actually a great idea. Hit me with the best Commander Lorena in the world. It's just Destro. Yo, somebody has a lifesteal? What, like PvP? Bro, it's on Spear of Purification. What the hell, dude? Alright, what is strongest counter, Lorena? What is strongest counter in Lorena world? Bro, ain't no way. No one's ever tried to build this character on counter before. No way. No one's ever tried to build this on counter? You're the first person that was like, you know what? Counter Lorena seems good. Holy. No way. Yo, this might be the chef's award for the stream. There it is. Actually, I think I like that. I actually think that stat line's a bit better. Yeah, my thought is like, I think I'm okay. I think I kind of agree with what I'm seeing on Fribbles, because my first gut reaction, defense wasn't good enough. It also works for PvZ too, so I got that flexibility. Yeah, I mean, if it also works, like, I'll be real with you, if you use it on Guild War offense, right? And it also works on Expo, like you could still solo Expo with it. Who am I to stop you, right? Who am I to stop you? Yo, that's actually Parrot Bad Cat, Reefer. I think you're right. I think that sounds really funny. Monday, I'll see if I can find a team to use her against and send the video. All right. I look forward to it. My gut is Ring is not the best. Like 86 is pretty low, right? So I think I'd try to look for something a little bit better here, right? I think if you had, I mean, that's the thing that's rough. It's 21-16, like, right? The crit chance, crit damage, surprisingly, aren't, I mean, the crit chance you're lacking. So picking up some crit chance here would be nice. I think you could kind of forego that kind of crit damage. Like, I really want to see, I think I also want a different necklace. I'll be real with you. I think I want a different necklace. Like 16 speed is good. I actually don't think you need the speed as much as you're leaning into it. I think I would try to find a better combination necklace ring that gives me like 1400 defense while maintaining this level of like maybe if you keep 3100 attack and like 270 crit damage at like 14 defense, 14.5k health, but even if it's base speed, I think that's pretty good. I think that's a good way to do it. Because, like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't really think the speed is as important. Huh? Move on to King Afro here. Just got Shoe and Builder this week. Just wanted your opinion where I may need to improve. Usually on Sweet Miracle. Thanks. Okay, let's take a look. It's a little bit annoying that I keep accidentally tabbing out there. Alright, so let's take a look. Missing a little bit of crit chance. Speed could be a little faster, right, with that. But it's like 263 is still fine. I think this is fine, especially since you have no imprints. I think this is fine. I think I would try to maybe get a different sword. Like the attack here is kind of wasted. Same with the shoes. Like I think this is probably your highest HP sword and your highest HP shoe, right? These two I think are ones I would like. They're high gear score, right? But like they have wasted stats on them. I try to get them to be something that's like a bit more in line with what you're looking for. Like I would want my boots to be like crit chance, crit damage, health, defense, and I'd want my sword to be health, speed, crit chance, crit damage, right? And obviously, or speed, right? Like that's also here. Like if I could get like high health, good speed, crit chance, crit damage, that's good too. Hey, Mr. Clo, is it Cloyu? What? Cloyu? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Thank you for the follow. Also, BioLucker, if I didn't, thank you as well. Yeah, no, like, this is good for right now. I think that those are the two that stand out as in most need of improvement. I think your ring is probably your best piece. Yeah, I think the ring is probably the best piece so far. Necklace is quite good. Body is, like, passable. Could be, like, slightly better. Helmet's quite good. Yeah, I think the two highest gear score pieces are the ones that feel the most off, because like I feel like they are just wasting a lot of like potential. Like it's just like stat padding. It makes it look good because you're like, oh, it's 102 and 100. Those are great pieces, but they're not great shoe pieces, right? They're just good pieces in general. Hello. Yeah, so that's our shoe. Yeah, I think for a first draft, this is quite good. Alright. Alright. Let's move on to Rhine. For some reason, it did not take it here, so I have to move it over here. Boop. Alright. Okay, so this is like the Tristan style version. Ooh. That ring is kind of suspect. Like, that ring is okay, but it's kind of suspect. Let's be real here. Yeah, the ring is the thing that stands out to me as, like, it's fine, but it's not great. You know what I mean? Also, I think Feat of Criticism is okay, but Wind Rider is definitely better, right? I like that one a lot. Like, Feat is certainly good, but I think if you have Wind Rider, I'd switch to that. Like, I think Feat is, like, just, like, okay. Like, it's for people who don't have enough Wind Riders. Oh, also, is it just me, or does it feel like attack is slightly lower than where you'd want it to be? Am I crazy, chat? Am I crazy, or does attack feel like it's just like a hair lower than where you'd want it to be? Right? It feels like you'd want like 38 or 3900. We're at 3700. Yeah, I think I'd try to amp up the attack a little bit more. This could be hard to do, though, with some of these pieces. I feel like it's stretching for a little bit too much speed, says Sputnik. Yeah. It's kind of hard to figure out how you could improve it, though. Maybe faster body, so that way you could get something with a better attack crit damage spread here on the helmet. Yeah. Yeah. Chat saying definitely consider drop some speed for some damage. I think I'm inclined to agree. I think even if you take it down to 200 speed, picking up to like 3900 attack, maybe 300 crit damage would be ideal. The sword could... What? No, I think I would want to keep... I think I would want to keep the sword as is. I know what you're saying, change the health on the sword to speed, but I'm not like... I mean, you could swap it back. Like, if you really wanted to, this 8% health, you could change it to 4 speed, but I don't think it's worth the gold or the RNG and the headache, right? Like, so the health is fine on Tori. It's not like it's not gonna kill you to have, like, 1 health substat roll. Yeah, the ring is definitely, like, the place where you get the most improvement from. You can pick up a lot of crit damage, crit chance, right? And some speed from your ring. And then from there, maybe what you're missing, you work on the body. Right? Try to pad out the body with either a ton more crit chance, or crit damage, or a bunch more speed. And then maybe it's the helmet. Like, I really, really like the necklace and the shoes here. I think it's like, how do I get everything else to line up? I also like the sword. I think it's like, these three are the ones that I'm looking at. Like, I think that you can kind of switch around some of these stats here to make it work, right? Yeah, that neck is insane. I agree. That neck is very, very good. It's a very, very good neck. Yeah, like I said, good start for the Tori Ryan. It's just damage needs a little bit of improvement. Atsuma, thank you for the resub for 10 months. Oh no, my text to speech doesn't work, but yeah, screw ads, LMAO. You think that you should replace the helmet, then the chest, then the ring? In that order? This bread? I think it's the ring. I think it's actually the reverse order. I don't think you ever replace the chest first. I think you replace helmet, then chest, then ring, or ring, then chest, then helmet. Like in that order. Like that's kind of the order. It's got to be one of those two orders, right? Because the chest is trying to make up for whatever the helmet / ring are missing. Atsuma says just replace the ring and then get more attack on boots. But those boots are kind of good though. Like those boots are like 18% attack. Remember, actually it's probably closer to 17. I was going to say like Tori is actually like the higher end. Actually, you know what? Because it's a Leo Warrior, maybe you're right. Maybe there is a chance to change out for higher attack on boots, but I don't know. I still think it's the three that I've singled out. I think shuffling those around is probably your easiest path to getting it to line up, right? All right, let's move on to Timothy. And for some reason, every time it won't let me just do this. There we go. Hi, I know he's low on attack, but I need a little help on which gear to get it from without losing a lot of bulk, says Timothy. Alright, let's see. Push. Ring. Eyeballing it, it might be ring. Man, that's rough, right? So we're trying to pick up attack like and crit damage, right? And the obvious stat that you want to drop is speed. Problem is that that only 3 pieces have speed right now. And the thing is, they also are the ones that are carrying all your attack. That's just super awkward. That is so rough. Okay. Because, like, you don't really need, like, 180 speed is plenty fine here, right? On this character. But, like I said, all of our speed is tied up in the ring, the necklace, and the helmet. And it's like, I mean, I think we can probably keep the helmet, but... Yeah. There's a lot of defense rolls on between the body. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you change out the body, right? The body has 25 crit damage. Like, we're not trying to drop crit damage here. Like, we have to figure out where can we pick up attack. I think it's probably the sword and then the ring. Oh man, but then you just don't have, like, we're already not 100 crit chance, right? Like, I think it's got to be the ring, right? And the ring, and like, we want to drop all the speed from the ring and focus on getting a lot of HP, defense, crit damage, crit chance on the ring. And then from there, it's like, okay, well, what do we have too much of? It's like, you kind of have to change the ring first, and then look at your build and go, okay, you know, what's the next thing? Like, I'm overcapped on this, or I have too much of this. Like, where can I cut from? That is another way of doing it. That actually is a smart way of doing it. Cookie says, if you're playing this with or against Harsetti, you could change your speed boots to attack percentage. I actually think that's a good idea. That's not a bad idea. I don't know if I would necessarily do that, but it's not a bad idea. Right? Like if you're playing primarily against Harsetti or with Harsetti, then yeah, I would probably try to go for like attack percentage boots. But if you're trying to play this standard, right? It's very difficult, right? Because like all the pieces that have speed are also the pieces that have attack percentage, and like we need to drop speed to pick up attack percentage. You know what I mean? So that means, that says to me that the pieces like the sword that don't have speed need to have a lot of attack percentage. And right now they're holding a lot of, holding a lot of health percentage. Yeah, it's a good Rylet. Like I actually think it's a good Rylet, right? Like all things considered, this is a very good Rylet. It's just that like if we want to pick up our damage, like that's how we got to do it. Yeah, I just keep looking at the 17 speed on the ring gun. That's got to be something different. All right, hopefully that points you in the right direction, Timothy. Like I said, it's got to be either attack boots for the Harsetti or change the ring with something else. Look at the build after you've, you know, gotten a very strong ring that doesn't have speed. And then look and be like, okay, well, I have too much health. Where can I cut health? Or, oh, I have too much defense. Where can I cut defense? So on and so forth. All right, next one is from So Solid. It says, hey Stu, I made a few changes to my girl and I'm seeking your advice. One, I have around 20 bottles, so should I max her already as it will push me around to 4.6k attack for one-shotting? I have 2 3Fs and 2 Sweet Miracles maxed. And then number 2, should I switch to S3 exclusive equipment in this meta? Currently using stun EE. Alright, so I would never really condone spending bottles on a non-limited, like non-collab artifact. That feels kind of rough. Check second photo. So this is your current. This is the current Celine. I mean, I think that this is fine looking at it. Ring is a little bit scuffed. But I think this is fine. I think it's just, I get you. Like, I understand where you're probably, I understand your frustration, right? Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, the only thing that this is, like, ring is slightly scuffed. Only other change is sword storm to 30. That's it. Like, that's your only, like, real avenue here, right? Is, like, storm sword to 30. So, yeah, like I said. How many bottles did we say we have? You have 20 bottles of knowledge. So that's what? 18, 21, 24, 27, 5 bottles? Look, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I'm going to tell you that the most efficient thing that you can do is bottle limiteds and collapse. What I will also say is I've absolutely slated and bottled things that you should not do. Because to me, I value my time and I just want to get to go into having fun. So, like I said, you chase your bliss, man. Like, if you think that you want to bottle it, then don't let me stop you, right? Like, you don't need the approval of a content creator, right? And I show my Celine. Sure, I could show my Celine. There's my Celine. Like, you have way more damage than me, dude. If you're not going for Hall of Fame, just play for happiness. I think that's a good take. I think you should always play for enjoyment first. As for exclusive equipment, I'm on highest attack at the moment. I'm trying it out. Right? I am trying out highest attack EE. And the reason for that is because people try to take like Sea Phantom Politis along with Hua. Right? And then Hua is always their highest attack character. So you basically just get to always go into bystander without worry about, with no worries about proccing Divine Vessel, and then you could just kill her. That's pretty much it. Like I'm playing for that one because of the Hua Young matchup. I think S3 is absolutely still valid. The thing is, if you're on any of the other E's, like, it's so hard, right? I can't, like, tell you, like, exactly what is the best E, right? Because, like, this plays around this artifact, right? So, like, the first one, the stun, plays around things like Janua. The second one plays around Bystander Huayong. And then Thunderclap is, like, playing around, like, tanks, right? But, like, the second one, because Bystander is the most common thing I've experienced so far, so that's why I'm on this one. But, like, when Teiyu comes out, if Teiyu's actually good and he sees a lot of play, then this one sucks. Because then, like, you're just not getting any value. You just got tired of proccing to a Miki and BBKs? Like, if that's the case, like, then it's S3 or the stun. Like, it's just one of those ones where you just have to feel it out. So there's never going to be a concrete answer for Celine, right? It's all meta dependent. I talked about this in how to play Celine, like one of the very first videos I made, is that this is one of the few characters in the game where all 3 exclusive equipments are good. And so there's a lot of, like, mind games over whether or not they're on this versus that, right? Because, like, if the meta is, like, still in flux, right? Like last season, it was like the stun EE. Everyone knew you were on the stun EE, right? But, like, where we're at right now and where we're going to be in, like, 2 weeks is all 3 of them are viable. And I think it just depends on what you're seeing the most. Yeah, a lot of Januas are on immunity. That is true. A lot of Januas are on immunity because of Archdemon. I just play the stun E and take my RNG wins / losses in stride. That based. No problem. So solid. What is going on here? Like, why is my... Huh. Why is, like, streamer mode doing this? So give me 1 second. Alright. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Like, my Discord just, like, bugged out. Give me a second to turn it back on. I don't know why it's being like this. You ever have one of these days? Alright. I have to restart Discord because it's like it bugged out on me. Oh, great, of course. It has 15 updates. Yeah, playstyle does affect what you fight. Like, your pre-ban should basically determine what kind of meta game you're playing. That makes sense. Alright. Alright. So here's our next one. This one's from Hotshot. Alright, so go over here. I got Dragon King last, so I'm not sure exactly what stats she wants. Also, what team should I run with her? I like a tank and cleave mixture playstyle. Dragon King is a character that you play against, like, DDR, and that's it. That's kind of it. And you play her when you have Bystander, or you think they can't take Bystander. That's kind of it. As for how you build her, not this. I've kind of talked about this before, but there's 2 ways you play there's 3 ways you play this character, right? I'll show you 2, and then I'll explain the other one. Okay, so here is the first way you can play her. All right, good bulk, 230-ish speed, 130F. Choice of healing artifact. All right, this is the first way you can play her. I like this one quite a lot. Right? Second way you can play her is less defense than this, but like 15 to 20 more speed and a lot more effectiveness. And you play her on Sacred Tree Branch, which is the green Shireen artifact. Right? And then the third way you can play her is like this. Right? Now this one, I think of the three, the counter set one with good bulk and F on Celestine, I think is currently the worst one. This is the worst way to play it. And that is because Dragon King Shireen is good versus Mort. And if you play this version, then obviously it's dog versus Mort. So my recommendation is this one. But if you like to play aggressively, then like I said, you play her on... where is the artifact? You play her like 250 plus speed with like 150 to 180. All right, where's Sacred Tree Branch? Yeah, you play her on this artifact. All right, so you can play her like super fast on this one. But if you're playing her like really fast on this one, like 250 plus speed on this artifact, you got to make sure you kind of wrap it up in a hurry because she does not have the stats to stay on board for a very long time unless you're hyper investing. You play her at 300 speed as an opener. I mean, it's the same build, they're just faster. Basically, like, the Sacred Tree Branch build is like 200 plus F after the 25 to 30 F from Tree Branch. Right? They're just you just play it as fast as you can get it, and then just press S3 and try to Death Break, push them back strip. So if you're playing for the S3, you go for this one. General use case, you play this one. Right? That's kind of it. Alright, GH says here's an aggro one. Yeah, see, like this. See, but this is also Sacred Tree Branch. Donkey Kong Shireen. He calls her Donkey Kong Shireen. No, against DDR. She's designed to beat DDR. She's like another version of Schneel. She's designed to beat DDR. She's just not as good. Yeah, bro. Everyone loves that Shireen face. That Shireen face. This is like literally top. This is literally like top 5 most meme face in the game. Like this is such a meme face. It's so good.
One can avoid a calamity that comes from the heavens. It's the disasters we sow ourselves that are inevitably suffered.
What is this one?
The waves do not have reason, and the rains don't carry regret. So we should not suffer in the turbulence of the star-kissed winds.
Huh. These are like very preachy.
I don't eat seafood. You think it's because I love the ocean? No. I just think it's stinky.
What? What is that voice line? I don't eat seafood. You think it's because I don't like the ocean? No. I just think it's stinky. What the hell is that line, dude? What the hell is that? I think it's a bad idea to think of things as like fixed teams hotshot. I think it's best if you think of things like role players, right? So like she fits in your like support / counter pick slot. Right? Like Harsetti is like a core character, right? Flan is like a core character but also a damage dealer, right? Like Lone Wolf Pera is a core character but like also she is like a support character, right? So like my Lomo Para is like a cleanser slash support. It's core to powering up certain win conditions, but like it's primarily a support. Seld, you're killing me with these jokes. This face is also pretty peak meme. All right. Let's move on past Donkey Kong Sharoon. All right. We'll move past Donkey Kong Sharoon. Move on to Aligar here. All right, what does Aligar say here? I don't know what I'm doing. Do I drop crit damage for more speed and health? Yes, absolutely. You're gonna have a lot of trouble with this this necklace, I think. I think you really need to have a health percentage necklace. Yeah, your defense is like on the high side. You need more speed, right? So like you need your defense can afford to take a little bit of a hit. You need more health, you need more speed, you need less crit damage. Right? But essentially, you need a health percentage. You basically need to go health percentage necklace, health percentage ring, boots as speed, and then your stat line, right? I'll show you like mine. Your stat line should look something like this when it's all said and done, unless you're trying to build one that's like omega fast. Right? It's like 100 crit chance, 200 crit damage, like 23 plus KHP, around 1300 defense, and then like 260 speed. 250 to 260, right? It really should be 260 with the exclusive equipment. It was previously 250 this build, but now it's like 260. Yeah, like I said, you're going to need the health percentage necklace. You're not going to be able to make it work with the crit chance necklace. It's just not going to happen. You just won't have enough slots to gain health. So, like with that, it's just looking at what you have. Yeah, you basically have to blow everything up. Like nothing here is going to be able to be used long term. Don't focus on pen. Try to get immunity or health set. Like immunity is super important right now in the current format. So immunity, speed immunity, and if you can't do that, then you go speed health. Okay? Yeah, everything here, all these pieces, you're probably just gonna have to blow them all up. Like none of them make the cut for what you need long term. Because like you're gonna need to average at least like 10 speed per piece average. Like so all this stuff, right? Like even though great health on the helmet, like let's say independent of the fact that it's pen set, it's 30% health rate, great looking helmet, just doesn't have the speed. It's not gonna cut it unless like you somehow have these like other like blazing fast pieces on the other slots. All right. What is this that Joe posted? It's a Fumir joke. How would you feel if I told you the world we live in is completely fake, but there's a separate, real world where our creators live? Well, hey, I'm talking to you. Answer me. I've never actually noticed this is a fourth wall break. You're right. Let me see. Do I have Fumir high enough friendship level to hear that line? I do.
How would you feel if I told you the world we live in is my first experiment
Hold
results? On. Yeah. Everyone has a first. Even a genius like me. It was so long ago that I don't really remember the specifics, but I'll never forget how thrilled I felt. How would you feel if I told you the world we live in is completely fake? That there's a separate, real world where our creators live? Well? Hey, I'm talking to you. Answer me.
Oh, that was a fourth wall break. That's kind of a cool line. I've never heard that one. All right. Oh no. Oh no. I just saw what's next. It's a bunch of spoiler tags, which means these are all gonna be meme entries. All right, let's just go. Let's go into it blind. Oh god damn it! God damn it! Oh, bro. Ever since Jazz submitted Winter Soldier, bro, everybody's been trolling me with Marvel Rivals entries. Oh my god, dude. Bro, why is his artifact revive beacon with magic? Is this because of one shot? Is this calling out one shot, bro? This looks like this is calling out one shot. No. Enjoy the amplifier. Oh no. Okay, this is good for a laugh. What's the next one? The next one's from Jazz, and it's spoilered. I'm not going to look at what it is yet. It says, could I swap a plus 15 Sweet Miracle if I don't play Laya because my plus 31's on Conqueror Liz? Sword could be modded. Helmet HP is modded on. Neck crit damage is modded on. Ring crit damage is modded on. And the boots are also moddable. I hate you guys, dude. Yeah, okay. Lethal Protector Venom. Is this like ML Venom? Okay, you guys, dude. You guys always have like, all right. I don't think he has enough HP, bro. 23k HP is not tanky enough for Venom, bro. Oh man. You got 23k HP is dude, wait, his exclusive equipment is We Are Venom. Okay, I see it. Is this your shoe stats, by the way? Needs more defense. I actually just realized this is just your shoe. You don't need to be on Warhorn. I'm getting off Warhorn. You can get off Warhorn too. I think this is a skill issue. Just get better gear. Yeah, I definitely think you want to maybe pick up that defense a little bit there, buddy. Check out where's the best spot to get defense. It's probably ring. But then you lose HP. I also think 40 or 80 flat defense could get swapped to defense percentages, just straight upgrade. I would make that change. Holy collapse was. God, dude, you guys are like killing me tonight, dude. There's another one of these. All right. You guys are actually killing me right now, dude. You put it over Red Kawarg. Sputnik, why? Why, bro? All right, this is, I think, taking a shot at me because, dude, the I'm Sue ancient book. Okay. Oh, we put it over Carrot. Okay, I thought we put it over Kawarg. That's my bad. I didn't look at who it was. I literally just saw the white boots. I thought it was Kawarg. The dress makes it Carrot, dude. All right. I literally only saw the boots and thought it was the Kawarg. I didn't see the dress. Dude, I don't play this game. He's right. I feel like this is taking a shot at me because for those of you guys who don't know, I've been aggressively trying to get Lord rank on Scarlet Witch, even though she's considered like a bottom 3 character in the game. Like, I actually think Scarlet Witch is like low-key like better than people give her credit. I think she's actually quite good. But like everybody says she's super, super bad. Dude, it's Kawarg, dude. That's it. I need Boyle to win the contest and make his Kawarg's hair color red so I don't look like an idiot. To be fair, I look like an idiot a lot on stream. I think you just kind of have to get used to it. Right? I think it's just part of being a content creator, right? People gonna hate you. You're gonna make mistakes. Dude, yeah, dude. I'm gonna ask Tristan if Kawarg is his favorite redhead one day. God damn it. Okay, this is the last one of these meme ones. There's a Luna Snow by GH. And this one's actually not that bad. You totally use like the background eraser tool from Photoshop. What don't I know? Yo, the artifact name is too real, bro. The artifact name is too real on this one. Stall the game. That one's way... Dude, oh man. That one is... I'm just gonna move on. Alright, this one's from Jiraiya. So should I mod the attack on the helmet? Are you crazy? No. No, because then it goes to 8. It's an 88. It can't go back. You're just undoing a perfect piece. That's insanity to me. Wait, you can't download Marvel Rivals because it takes 2 days? Where do you live? What is your internet connection? Bro, can I have this? Like, this is like way better than what any shoe I can build. Man, am I gonna have to play Sweet Miracle shoe and then just like put a different artifact on Laia? That's gonna suck. Ruining gear for units is the biggest, and I agree with White Base. Yeah, I want to. Mine is currently built to be 270 on immunity set if I get the 10 speed EE, but you know, yeah, or get another Sweet Miracle fishing. Yeah. Trust me, I'm sitting on like a swath of bottles right now for the next time Laia comes around. I mean, I could run Durandal, right? I could run Durandal. I have multiple 30 Durandals. I could just run 30 Durandal on Laia. I think I'd be okay with that. And then just play Sweet Miracle and Shula. Because I'm drafting Shu Para every game. And like, I would want my Para to be... I would want my Para to be on Sweet Miracle. Who needs Sweet Miracle when you could build ER fishing? Oh my god. Stop. Stop. This ER scam. Stop, bro. Yeah, I think I'm trying to go. I think I just go Sweet Miracle and I just go, suck it up, go Durandal Laia. I mean, I've only drafted Laia into like New Moon Luna anyway, so like who cares? That's true. That's exactly the point, Bio. Like, I only draft Laia when I have Para and Laia. And that's usually because I need insurance. Right? I'm currently around rank 600 and even my Laia has ER Giga Chat. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing though, right? Bio, because like... I said this before, I was like, hey, Para kind of just is Laia. Like, it's just a tempo unit that does everything. I think I can say this. There's a reason why Shu, like if you're watching on YouTube, the thumbnail is Urban Shadow Shu, and the name of the YouTube stream is ratJAM is meta, right? Yeah, this is, in my opinion, undoubtedly the best damage dealer in the game right now in PvP. I think this is the best DPS in the game. It's between this, DDR, and like BBK. Oh, I forgot Flan. Okay, Flan, Rat, DDR. They're the top 3, BBK number 4. Basically, all 4 of those characters, remove them from the game. Better game. Wish I had one more dupe to buy her on the store. I know, and you only have like 2 or 3 hours left. No. What's our best artifact after EE? Are you talking about Rat? It's Sweet Miracle. Oh yeah, if you have Fallen Cecilia, it's... Wait, can you refund Fallen Cecilia? Does she have recall? Are you like trolling me? There's no like Fallen Cecilia recall that I missed, right? No, there's none. Like I had to double check. I was like, is there some kind of recall? I might actually take apart Fallen Cecilia because I actually am not using her that much. Like, I mean, obviously I did get this done, this reforge, but I'm not even really using her. Oh, there is a recall, but yeah, but like it'd have to be today, like right now, for you to be able to get the thing. Always has been Sweet Miracle ER Rat Giga Scam. I don't know, man. I don't like ER Rat. That said, I will say this. I think after the exclusive equipment, ER Rat is actually way better. Like I thought ER Rat was Omega Scam. Right? Like actually not a good unit. Right? And like Xander is the only person I saw play ER Rat where I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. Like I wouldn't even I'd hesitate to call it great, but like, hey, it's not that bad, right? I think with this exclusive equipment, ER Rat is a real thing. Like if you want to play ER Rat, right? I think now is the time, right? ER Rats rise up. But I still don't like it. Should I buy an imprint with coins? I think I did.
What do you think?
Did I buy? Let's see. I did not. Should I buy an imprint with coins? That's the real question, chat. Chat, should we buy a second Urban Shadow shoe? So. Our ATK said yes. No, the ATK says jump, and I say how high. He's such a good influence. That emo chess. Is ML shoe worth the slates? Probably not. Maybe one slate, but like probably not. Rest of chat, don't do that, says Scorpion. Build Village Rat? That's actually kind of funny. Tell him to hydrate. Dude, the Doro Punch emote is so good. Like, the Doro Punch is so good. Like, this emote's so great. Dude, Doro emotes just in general are just like, they're pretty goated, right? Like, Doro Party is pretty good. I'm definitely, yeah. A crack. It's BBK. How does defense scale on damage? I recommend, if you want to know how that works. There you go, e7.calc.xyz. There you go. You want to learn how defense scaling works or how defense works? Run it through a calculator. All right. But at the end of the day, yeah, to answer that question, right? No, hell no. I would not mod that attack percentage. Pretty good. That said, all things considered, pretty damn good rat. All right, this one's from Atsuma. It says, thank God Smilegate didn't make feet her thing. I agree. Yeah, that's another way of thinking about it, what Cookie's talking about. Like, if in case you guys don't know, like, every 300 defense is, like, basically a whole nother defense tier. So, like, 900, it basically starts at, like, 900, right? If you're less than 900, it's, like, you get blown out. But it's, like, 900, 1200, 1500, 1800. So if you've ever wondered why, like, I go for, like, 1800 defense or, like, 1500 defense, right? Or I go for, like, 1350, it's because it's, like, halfway between these tiers. Anyways. Looks good to me. I mean, you have way more defense than me. I think this looks pretty good. 8 plus 18 victorious flag is sus as hell, though. I think this looks good. I just think the 18 victorious flag is sus. Yours is 30? Yeah? Should it not be 30? Like, if you told me 27-15 split is the thing, I'd be like, yeah, sure, right? But like, I think Ravi's holding mine at the moment. No, it's not Ravi. Who is holding it? I don't know. I have to build some stuff, but yeah, like, my Vic flag is absolutely 30, right? This is where it's 27, and I'm like, how embarrassing. Yeah, it's right here. It's on Fene. Thank you. So. No, I'll be real deep. Somebody said in chat, is Mort on your Vic flag? No. This artifact is way too broken on this character. It's just way too broken. I'm sorry. It just is. Man, not having immunity on my Mort, cringe. Dude, I can't stand this, like, everything needs to be on immunity now because of Peyra and ADS. I hate it, dude. I hate that that's where we're at now. Because, like, I don't have enough immunity gear to go around. I have, like, my immunity set gear has always been notoriously bad. Like, so I have, like, all these characters that are built where it's like, oh, it's 4 100 equipment score pieces on speed. And then, you know, like, 2, like, 80-something, like, POS pieces on immunity. Yeah, Vic flag on Fene, yeah. Alright. But yeah, also, this looks really good. I don't think I have any, like, changes that I would make. Like, you could swap this, one of these two. You could either take the crit damage to 7 or 8, or you could take the speed to 4. Yeah, it's just good. It's all just good. Honestly, I need mine to look this good. Like, I have basically the same stats, but I have like 1300 or like 1250 defense. I need more defense comparatively. Okay. Anime Nerd put a note here to scroll down. Here you go. Because they posted something earlier and they edited it to this. Before ATK gets all excited, Anime Nerd said that they're basically building... This is going to be a bit awkward, right? Because... Correct me if I'm wrong, ATK, but doesn't Luna have bonus attack and it shows in the menu, or am I wrong? Because he's building it... Because the same stat line that Luna has is the same stat line that MLTU has, and he wants to build it as if this was MLTU. So he's like, treat this as if it was MLTU. I'm gonna need to change effect res into defense and mod up the speed on the neck. May not be on. Please, like, okay, yeah, cool. Please leave, DM me a timestamp. Thanks. Okay, so I'll just do that now. There you go. So like that way he can see it for later, but yeah. So we're treating this as if it is an MLTU. Alright, so we have a bunch of wasted crit chance. Oh, that's right. No, Luna gives 30, so it's really 20. So you have 5 you're wasted. 10? 10 wasted? 10 wasted. So looking at it, body, the ER probably gets swapped. Yeah, I think it's body ER gets swapped. I think the ring is just okay anyway, and you've got the wasted stats and like so like The ring probably changes for sure because like we don't care about speed and we don't care about crit chance. So you could probably just like nix that, right? And then that neck is kind of bad. Wait, I just realized. Hold on. Attack percentage on the necklace because you have too much crit damage elsewhere. Wait. Doesn't that suggest that you have too much crit damage as a sub? No? Like, if we're on attack percentage on the necklace, that suggests that we have too much crit damage elsewhere in the build, and you should probably change it. So if that's the case, right? Then you should go crit damage necklace, and you should kill the helmet and the body and choose different stuff. Yeah, you should get rid of your helmet and your body and go for a crit damage necklace. So like you keep your sword, you keep your shoes, and then you scrap everything else. Oh, you're on Pure White Trust also. Oh no. That's so rough. Being on Pure White Trust means that you can't go over 300 on the build period. Oh man, that's super rough. So then that means 6130 280. So then that would mean if you want to play Pure White Trust and min-max it, your entire build can't have more than 20 crit damage in it. Like, so that means that you have to either give up your sword or your shoes and scrap the whole rest of it. Right? Because, like, efficiency-wise, crit damage is way better than attack percentage, especially on a character with the Libra Zodiac, because it has kind of middling to low attack. So, like, you're only gonna get, like, 660 attack, right? 660 attack, which is, you know, it's okay, right? Like, it's not like ridiculous. Like, other characters will get more than that. Actually, I have that wrong, right? Do I have that right? No, hold on. I think I do, right? Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, so you'll get like 700 attack, right, off of the necklace. But like, that's not going to be worth as much efficiency-wise as the necklace, the crit damage necklace. Am I going to try to pull Teu? Yes. Asmodeus missed the memo. Asmodeus clearly was AFK and came back. Came back after missing the memo. The Luna this is not a Luna build. This is a placeholder build for an ML Teu because they're the same Zodiac sign and class. This doesn't change the fact that all the best gear should be on Luna. I mean, I'm trying, okay? I can't give her the absolute best, but I could give her almost the best. Right? We only put 440 plus gear score on Luna. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is an unmullered Luna, I think. Because it's 25 to 35 based on mullas, I think, right? The best must be on Tene. Oh no, Tenebe. If you get timed out, don't blame me. The Luna Lords reign supreme in my chat. It's 20 to 30? Okay. Wait, then this is partial Mullah? Because he has 15 base plus 10 on gear is 25. Right? And then we have another 25. So it's like half mullet? The best one is Dilibet, no cap. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. But yeah, to kind of put the bow tie on this discussion, Anime Nerd, like I said, efficiency-wise, you can't... You want crit damage necklace, and you don't want to exceed 300 crit damage on the total build. Like, that's going to be really hard to do. But, like, that's how you get the most efficiency out of what you're trying to do. Oh, no. Well. Sorry, Tenebe. I'll see you in 3. The best girl is Commander Lorena. Duh. Oh, no. Their influence is spreading. Lux is up next, says, I'm currently debating on if I should max out this artifact or my second 3F. I have 8 bottles currently. For now, this is how she looks. Not sure if I should drop speed for more bulk or leave it as is. Let's see. More bulk. I think that's a more bulk angle. I think that Unfading Memories, you would really want more copies of it, but I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it so real with you. 3F is way better than Unfading Memories. As a side tangent, it's so funny. I should be playing DN more than I do, because I have a pretty good DN, right? But right now in this format, I'm trying to aggressively play. No, it specifically says, use my bottles on this Unfading Memories or 3F. Right? It's funny though because I should be playing DN based on historically how I play, but I don't, right? Instead, I play like all the hyper aggro stuff so far, and then there's Valky. Valky assures me he plays like tank down every match, and I'm like, what is going on with the world? Like in this format, Valky is the turn 2 player and I'm the aggressor. Like we usually have polar opposite playstyles. Like, I have Valky's playstyle this season, and he has mine historically. Yeah. Here is my DN. Mine's not as fast, though. I think, looking at these two, right? I think you're just slightly too fast. I think 260 is fine. I don't think you need 270, right? Like, because this level of bulk, right? This level of bulk, you're basically just Moon Bunny, right? Like, you're basically Moon Bunny at that point. Right? And like nobody's gonna sit here and tell you that they think like Moon Bunny is like this like insane like tanky character. What is this? 483 gear score per is destroy. Did you just go, hey, I'm gonna put my best possible like highest gear score pieces? Ah, you want to play Soul Constellation. Okay, I see you. So, if you wanted to play... Okay, so Cookie is saying basically, if you want to play this one, right? Well, okay, not that one. I mean, yes, everybody wants to play a high gear score Luna, but... 270 Soul Constellation for the cut in front of Para. But if you're trying to play like this with like Unfading Memories, I think that like... I think it's like this. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. But I think it's like this. This has been fine for me. What is this? Red said, Rig me God. What is this? I meant to ban Zeo. Ran out of time. I would have put speed too. Why are we drafting 4? Wait! 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 What is that draft? What is this draft, dude? What the hell? This is Infinite Content Works? Welcome back, Teneme. Oh my god, dude. Bro, how many openers? Yes. Dude, it's so funny because it's 4 openers and a bridge. There's not even a carry. It's just 4 openers and a bridge. Rigby, come on, bro. Dude, it's so... It will never not be funny to me that Rigby has no idea what he's doing at Epic 7, but homie is Grandmaster in Marvel Rivals. It's like, it is such a brain gap that it's unreal to me. You talked about Marvel Rivals and you're like, wow, that's pretty thought-provoking. Like, I never thought about the game like that. You talk about him about Epic 7 and it's just like, homie, who taught you? Like, oh, Rigby's great. What are my eyes looking at? Says Electric Fire. Yeah, where Carrie? Oh. But yeah. Okay, hopefully, Lux, you got the general gist of it, though. Like, if you want to see if this helps you, here, you're gonna have to put up with the HelloFresh ad, but here, if you want to see what the gear looks like, it's like that. Not like the best DN, but it's mine. I see no 10As in that draft. No wonder he lost. I'll be real with you. There was a non-zero chance when I was like, because I started building a Fribbles list, right? For stuff I want to update while we still have free unequip, right? Or just things that I want to do math out by hand in general. Like I have like a whole notepad of stuff that I'm going to work on tomorrow morning. I actually like low key had Red Tenebria on that list, right? Because I was like, damn, dude, Ominous Thunder is so good. Like this move is such an insane skill, right? I was like, Ominous Thunder, right? And like Nightmare, these things just absolutely obliterate ML Rat. So I was like, yes, we can do it. We can tech a Red Tenebria and we can just roll all these people. And then I forgot two very important things. One, this character doesn't strip any immunity. And then two, Sweet Miracle exists. And then I was like, all right, throw it in the fucking garbage. Yeah, like there was this like moment where I was like, I'm cooking, bro. I have come up with the tech. No one could have figured it out. I'm a genius. And then it's like, no, dude, Sweet Miracle exists. That's why nobody does it. And it's like, oh, man. Yes, you can use her with ML Teo. Yeah, she's a pretty good ML Teo character. C Phantom Poly plus Tenebrae, Okage. Okay. I mean, I pre-banned C Phantom Politis, but sure. This is why you don't enter the kitchen? No, I enter the kitchen. I hate you right now. GH submitted a tier list for school water fountains. Alright. Let's make this quick real fast. Alright. Double water fountain is always good. Always good. Hey. Alright. This right here, this is OP. Alright. So... so this right here... The water bottle, like the cooler with the little like cups. I have one of these in my house. That's how good I think these are. Yeah. These ones with the water bottle filter, they good. This one, worse, right? These two, dog shit, right? They're never good. I don't even know what this is, so I'm just gonna let that go. This one, also trash. This one, slightly less than trash, because here's the thing. Because there's two of these, there is a chance that one of them doesn't suck. Right? Like, these two are, like, right here, right? This is the best style of these dog shit ones. But, like, hey, at least I get two chances with this one. And I have no idea what this is. Dude, who, like... What is this StarCraft video? Oh no, am I getting DM'd to StarCraft video? Very insightful. Okay, thank you for the tier list. This is a very weird thing to ask me to tier list mid-stream. Next one's up here is for Jinrose. Not sure if counter or speed is better. I can get her to 270 speed with 27k HP. Which would you prefer? I think that the plus 30 3F, counterbellying is cracked. Right, I think that this is cracked. I actually think this is pretty good, right? Immunity, good speed, HP is kind of nice, right? Counter set seems really good. Necklace cracked. Ring is okay. Boots cracked. Body kind of suspect. I'll be real with you. I think we could do better than this. Even if you went down to like 210 speed, if that was like 30k or 30% HP body, that's good. Great helmet. Even this is good. Even the sword is good. I think the only thing I don't like is the body. I think me personally, like I said, counter immunity 3F was like best build right now. What is the minimum speed that 3F belly needs to be? 170 probably is like the lowest I think I'd play. I personally don't like playing less than like 170 right now unless like the character has some kind of passive that circumvents it, or you just play a high ER or Harseti comp slot. Yeah, I do not have StarCraft Pro APM. I'm sorry. Old school StarCraft. Let me see this. All right, let me see something. Bro, wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. This is a StarCraft man? Bro, dude's playing with his feet. That's insane, dude. What is this? You sent me a video of a dude playing StarCraft with his feet. What the hell, dude? Are you sure you're not Tristan, bro? You sure you're not Tristan, bro? People keep sending me these grippers, dude. Yeah, but this looks good to me, right? Yeah, Speed Bellion, I think there's a place for Speed Bellion, right? Coming up. Like, especially because of Teiyu. Like, I think Bellion on speed, kind of pretty good. My assessment, though, right? Like, I wouldn't get rid of the counter 3F Bellion. I would just play one of your 5 Bellions, you know, your 4 extras instead. I think that's the real play. Right? That's just my opinion, though. So, what if I only have 0 Bellions? Then I would recommend that you start praying to the real goddess. You ain't no way we give Tenebria 2-turn sleep. That's toxic. 2-turn sleep sounds so toxic. No, I'm good, dude. Yeah, dude. If you had 5 Bellions, you'd be named I'm Sue. If you had 0 Dragon Brides, you'd be named I'm Sue also. I just read the rest of Tenebe's statement. That's even worse, dude. 2-turn sleep is a no. 1-turn strip, agreed. After Esther has cast, she can't be targeted for 2 turns and is granted a barrier based on level. That's wild. The game needs less stealth, not more. If you had 0 Bellions, you'd be named I'm Jazz. Why am I getting shot? I don't know. You only seem to ever run into Speed Bellions. I'll be real with you. Counter Bellion is the real deal. It is on 3F. It is kind of monstrously busted. All right. Next up, we have Hellion. Hey, Sue. I mainly play Young Senior Drafted RTA. Is this Mort good enough? I would say it looks like at a glance. Sword is great. Helmet's great. Body is pretty good. If you have a mod here, right, for this, the 5 crit damage to 7/8, that's pretty good. Shoes are a little lackluster. You have a swap here. 2 speed can become 4 speed. Otherwise, ring seems good. Necklace seems alright as well. I think boots are the only thing I would try to clean up a little bit. But yeah, it looks pretty good. This looks good to me. Yeah, it's on immunity, which is really nice. I need to get on immunity. I need to start like immunitying up, man. I need to farm more rift. I need to to make more immunity. Not 100% review the artifact. I mean, look, some of us are not made of holy sacks, okay? I mean, it's only it's a 4/5 chance at plus 21. Right? Or is it 85? Is it 85? And it's 90 at 24. Yeah, it's okay, it's 85. The dude, he's just playing Epic 7, the true 15% experience, okay? Alright, let's move on to Divine. Divine Halo says, doing best I can in what I got. Too fast, too slow, hit me big man. Clearly the body is the 78. Oof. Yeah, body is definitely not very good. I am not somebody who normally plays Broman, right? My gut is like 15 speed too slow. I don't actually know. I'm going to just double check that. I think everything looks good except for speed. I think that's like the only thing that stands out to me is like, I don't know about that. Real fast. So, like I said, this Tribbles, the E7 hero library is super good for like looking at like aggregate score amongst the player base. All right, 255. Okay, you're actually like right on point. It's actually like 260. You're actually like pretty on point. You're pretty close to actually on point here. So it looks like you need a little bit more HP and like 5 speed for the aggregate score, right? And they're on book usually. And I think book is largely for like utility, right? You don't have to. You could stay abyssal if you want. But yeah, body is the obvious thing that probably should get next. Ring is not very good either. I think ring and body probably go. If helmet's also like pretty Like sword, necklace, even though it's defense percentage main just because of the 17 speed. Pretty good. Shoes are kind of weird, right? Usually you want like 30% F and like health defense to show other 2 subs on shoes. There's like a lot that can be improved upon here. Sword is like the only piece where I'm like, hell yeah, we're pretty much good. And then like I said, necklace, I guess, is also pretty solid. The rest of it, I think ring and body could be slightly improved, or could be definitely be improved, and then helmet and boots could be slightly improved. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it here. Next one is from Bread. Bread always submits things in 240p. Can't read anything. It's because it's all pixels. Right? Bread says, who needs sets? So I looked at that before I read it out loud for like 10 seconds. And I'm sitting here, I'm afraid to turn this way. Because that means I'm going to have to stare at whatever this monstrosity is. Bro, what the hell is this? Bro, what the hell are you? What are you doing, bro? What is this? Bro, this is not good. You can't tell me you think this is good. This is not good. Does S1 proc her S2? So Fire Chew was saying also 255 was enough to cut 300 units with this. Only go faster if you need more. Versus Harsetti? Why is it so squishy then? Oh, you know what? I know why it's so squishy. Because you put 82 ER on it. Nah, bro. Nah. Yeah, there's no way. I would give suggestions on the stats, but I could barely read them. But like, the health is way too low. You have enough ER? Okay, but like, you don't have enough bulk. Like, most Malonas are like 1400 defense, like 20k HP. Tori would be disgusted with this Malona bread. Like, it's just not tanky enough. I feel like you're just gonna get, like, blown apart. Especially now, like, you have, like, your defense is really high, but your health is, like, very poor for Bologna. And we're in a format where, like, you know, there's a lot of splash damage, a lot of incidental splash and chip damage. Especially because you're like, I'm playing this versus Harsetti. Harsetti literally, like, domes you for extra bonus, like, true damage at the end of each of her moves. Yeah. Also, you're not on immunity. I guess it's what you're saying. It's because of Christie, right? But like, the thing is, like, I don't think they give this to you. And if they do give this to you, it's because they're confident they could just kill it. I don't know, man. What if they have, like... Do you ban Luna? Like, what are your pre-bans? I assume they have to be like Belly and Frida. More Ilanav? Don't you just get blown out by ADS? How? How do you not get blown out by ADS? Like, speed book ADS, how do you not get blown out by that? Like, if you come up against, like book ADS, like, how do you not get blown out by that? Play Bellion or Laya? Yeah, but then you have Laya into what's a character that's pretty injury heavy. Yeah, I am spending a lot of time on this. Like, you're correct, Red. I'm just trying to offer him because like he's like Brad's always here, right? Like he's always somebody who's here every stream. So I'm trying to give him like advice, but like I just really don't think this is good. Right? I think that we're in a format where no matter how high your ER is, I still think you probably need immunity. There's too much nonsense, too much stealing. Yeah, the ring has 13 crit chance. I can't even read the stats that well, Cookie. Can we get this emote and rename it Eat the Bread? Let me see it. It's literally burnt toast. Yeah, sure. You know what? Go nuts, bro. There you go. Go nuts, bro. Yo, what's going on, Samaj? Bro, the chat right now is killing me. The chat right now is killing me. Those of you guys on YouTube who can't see it, they're just spamming the burnt toast emote. It's pretty small, but it's good. It's pretty good. Yeah, Lucian saying I have a 21k HP Malona with 1400 defense on Destra. I like how I spelled it wrong, by the way. I have it with two T's. It should just be eat the bread. You know, I'm gonna add it again without the T the next time, so that way, if you, no matter how you spell it. Anyways, this is from Dr. Girlfriend. Welcome back. No comment here. Just wants to know how good is the Abyssal, and this is an interesting one, right? So we're higher on the defense than where we normally would be, but we're lower on the crit damage than where we would normally be, right? Oh, my bad. Still on game, thank you. Yeah, so this one's Dr. Girlfriends here, right? So this is a very interesting one, right? HP's good, speed's good, crit chance, you know, obviously you'd like 100%. The thing here is, there's two things that I'll say here. So one, immunity. Like normally I would normally say not immunity, but like immunity is like a luxury thing I think you really want to have. But yeah, it's the main thing is the crit damage. At least that's what it looks like on paper, right? And this is why we have this is why you always damage calc everything, right? So if I go Abyssal, right, and we'll set this 1500, right? And we set crit damage to 228. And we set hero's specific defense to, I believe it's 2208 and 2266. Alright. And so we'll say versus, I like to do 1500 defense target. Alright. So I'm looking at 2855 on an S1. Now what happens if I went, right, the normal one is like 260-ish, but like only 2000 defense. Yeah, so you could see it right there. There's already there's a pretty substantial damage increase on the S1 just by converting this to crit damage. So I think your necklace has to be crit damage. Why immunity when every opener strip says divine? Because there's two characters that right now are played very frequently, very quickly, and they will murder you if you're not on immunity. It's Para and ADS. Like they will absolutely just ruin your whole game. Right? Like it's way too easy to just go Para goes first, CR pushes the team, Death breaks the character not on immunity, DPS follows up, insta-kills it. Yeah, also Silverblade Araminta. But yeah, it's like, it's way, like, right now, my Mort is not on immunity, and I literally yesterday had a Para go, S1, Death break him, and then kill him instantly. Because the thing is, the characters that do strip that are not named Briar Witchesaria, those characters are not like, they don't defense break, right? So it's very rare that you will see a fast defense breaker, right? The things that strip don't defense break, the things that defense break don't strip. And the things that do both, random Bryceria, are really bad right now. That's why I think that Teu is very good, but he also has a lot of things that counter him, which is why I think he's like a good unit, but not a broken unit. Yeah, so just like basically for this one, Dr. Girlfriend, crit damage necklace probably, and then supplement your stats like elsewhere, right? So if you went crit damage necklace here, right? So you'll pick up another 41. You'll pick up another 41 crit damage. That'll put you at like 270. If that drags your defense down, then obviously you got to make sure you have defense here on the necklace to bring you back up. Right? But otherwise, I think it's fine. Like, the only things that really stand out as, like, not good are the 9 ER and then the lack of crit damage. Where would I place the 310 Bryce areas, though? There's things that beat it. Right? So here's the thing, like, somebody like Para or ADS, they single target you with a buff that kind of like surgically like gets you killed. Whereas like you press S3 with Bryceria and it triggers a whole load of nonsense. right? It'll trigger like a young Senya, or it triggers this, that, or the other thing. Whereas like if you took young Senya, then they could just, oh, okay, I just steal the young Senya before I do anything else. Right? They're just like, because it's only like one target, or because it gets like rid of the passive, it makes it a little bit like challenging. Like that's why everybody's on immunity on everything now in PvP, because there's like one or two characters that ruin it for everybody. All right, so we move next. This one's on Lucent. Honestly, not quite sure what to do with her. I plan on running her with Sweet Miracle once I get my hands on it. Not sure if I should mod Awesome Crit, slow her down, speed her up, or leave her as is. Warhorn. Okay, I think Warhorn's a pretty good artifact to play on a character if you're unsure and like they're meant to be kind of sort of fast. The thing is, this character is like so flexible. You can do a lot of stuff with her. I would focus on trying to get like a relatively clean stat line if you're not trying to push as fast as possible. Like, so like no wasted subs, only crit chance or effect resistance. The beauty of this character is I think you can play her anywhere between 250 and 310. Like 310 plus, right? It just depends on what you're playing her with, what you're trying to use her for. If you're only trying to play her for her like her cleanse, right? You're not trying to rush somebody down, then you don't need to be like crazy fast. You could play like 270, a lot of bulk, maybe high F, or you could play like some attack if you want to lean into her S1. You could play like a Nubarious Tooth build if you have another one laying around. There's a lot of ways you could play the character. It's not like super clean cut, right? You got to ask yourself, who are you playing her with, right? So like for me, the way that I'm playing her, right? I'm trying to play her like two ways basically, like, right? I'm trying to play her as like a fastish opener that supports either Shu, right? Or like BBK or ADS, right? Like those are the characters I'm trying to take on two with my Peyra to support her. And the reason she's also this fast is that she can realistically go like be right behind my opponent's New Moon Luna if they take her. So I can cleanse out of the seal. Like, so that's kind of the two roles. I picked her because one, she's good versus Luna. Two, she enables my damage dealers. Like these specific damage dealers I'm trying to do. So like, I can't answer that first question for you of not quite sure what to do with her. You got to figure that one out for yourself, right? If she's just going to be another Laya for you, then you don't need to be that fast. If you're trying to use her to race or contest Lunas, then you should probably be faster. Friendly reminder that coin shop resets and changes in 2 minutes. So if anybody who hasn't already done so, right? If you have Covenant or Galaxy coins, right, and you're trying to grab any of this stuff, you have 20 seconds. All right. I'm actually going to sit here for a second. The ring chest? Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, well. All right. So we go back. I'm back in. Shop should be different. Cool. I was waiting for that. I've been waiting for that. She's done. There we go. We have finished the God Hua Young. And how do you unlock that shop? You have to pull the character after having already pulled enough copies naturally to max imprint them. How do you compete in RTA when you don't have a lot of meta units or core units? Develop a really, really, really compact and strong strategy. Right? So like, let's say you don't have, like, you just started today, right? All right, so I just started today. I'm a new player. All right, I have Tori from the current event, and I pulled BBK. Ignore my trash stats. I'm changing this build tomorrow. So like, let's say you have BBK and Tori, right? All right, so these are the two characters I'm trying to build around. All right, well, like, I can build around Roz. So like, my strategy is Roz, Tori, maybe DN, right? So like, my strategy is DN, Roz, Tori is my first three every single game. And then I develop a small pool of like, I want to say 6 to 12 units that cover all those weaknesses. Like, you just have to have a really, really strong strategy, right? Like, maybe you just, like, my draft always revolves around Elagos. When you have a lot of units, right? A really large unit pool, you have more options. When you don't have a big unit pool, it's about putting good gear on, like, the best units you do have, and then trying to develop, like, strong strategies around them. I don't know if that, like, that makes sense. Like, that's the very baseline, like, you know, shortest way I can answer your question without, like, sitting here and spending, like, 30 minutes plus on it. You can realistically build a strategy around your favorite character, yes. There was a season, I mean, granted, this was, like, 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. There was somebody who built their whole account around Blue Kisei, and they got Legend. They had, like, they only played, like, 12 units the whole season. They just built their entire account around Blue Kisei. It was just, how can I maximize this? They just put all their best gear on the Kisei, and they just tried to figure out, how can I support Kisei the best I possibly can? I think that you can take most, I'm not going to say all, right? Most of the characters in this game, you can develop strong strategies around them that will pull you to at least champion in World Arena. I think once you get to Emperor and Legend, you have to sweat and have a lot of, like, either insane gear, a really powerful draft that people haven't figured out how to beat, or you have to have the units. What artifact do I have on Red Lilius? Don't play. It's Mort's, but like, I'll be real with you, I would not play Red Lilius. I think this character is bad now. I think after her changes, she's trash. I built this to play against Harsetti. It's not good. Like, I just think Red Lilius is bad now. I think they changed her, and I think her changes are, like, not good. I straight up already submitted a ticket to Smilegate, telling them that I think that this character needs to be looked at, because I literally was like, here's all of the data. In case you guys haven't seen, this character had, like, a 51.5% win rate, and then after the balance patch, the one we just had, her win rate is, like, 42%. Like, this character legitimately went from above, like, a winning, like above average win rate, right? Over 50% win rate, to one of the worst win rates in the whole game. No, her play rate didn't increase, Red. Her win rate just dropped. Like, no, like, she barely got an uptick in play. Basically, the people who already were playing her picked her in the same spots, and they're losing when they weren't losing before. That is true. There is some validity to what you're saying. People will play her more because she got buffed. There is validity to that. But like, dude, it's like a 10% drop, dude. Yeah, she's bad now. Like, I think she is bad. I have not because like Pooty in the Discord, right? He plays a lot of Red Lilius, right? And he's like, yeah, I think she's like unusable now. Yeah, the point was like, not that, I mean, it wasn't for me to say to Smilegate, I think this character is bad. What I said to them was, this character had an almost 10% win rate decrease since the patch. That should probably be looked at. And the ticket was sent over, and they were like, we'll look into it. Because, like, a character shouldn't just lose 10% win rate in the span of, like, a week and a half. So, yeah, not good now. Not a good unit. But yeah, back to Lucent here. just to wrap it up, Lucid Eclipse. Yeah, I think that you have to really determine your strategy for Para. The character does so much that I can't just say, hey, 300 speed plus go. It's not that simple. It's not that simple of a question. I know this kind of like feels like it's a cop-out answer because I didn't really talk about the quality of the gear or anything. So like if you want to talk about this more at length, just DM me and I'll get you situated like in after hours, basically office hours. All right, next up we have Bio. Bio says, not sure about what artifact to run on her. Started playing a year ago, so I don't have Guardian Ice Crystals. But also not sure if I need to speed her up or make her more bulky. Her S3 being a CR reduction will make her a good pairing with ML Teu, I think. That is true. She is also an ML Teu enabler. So, if you're going to play Branch, we already talked about this character already. If you're going to play Branch, go fast. Like 250 plus. Right? If you're not going to play Branch, right? Do we still have it up? No. There we go. If you're not going to play Branch, play like this. You don't need Guardian Ice Crystals. Just play Celestine. Celestine works fine even on speed. All right. Just some kind of healing artifact here. Any kind of healing artifact, good. With like 130F. Maybe 120 is fine too. All right. So that's kind of how it is. You know, 18 standard, like mid-speed, Soul Weaver bulk, 230 speed, you know, some F, right? You want to play Sacred Tree Branch, gotta zoom, like, because this gives like 25, 30 F, so you can go like 170, 180 F, 250 plus speed, maybe 260 speed, and then you play like 1450 defense, 15k HP, and call it a day, and the whole point is just press S3, strip, Death Break. That's it. It's one of those. You just pick one of those. I do agree with your point, though. I do think that... I still think this character is good. The only thing that has made me... Like, I would play this character more often. Right? I would play this character so much more often if Kick Lady wasn't meta. If this character wasn't meta, I would play Shirun a lot more. So more zoom, less F. I think your F is, like, good. I think that... Like 200 you could drop like 20. Drop like 20 F, drop like 2000 HP, pick up like 45, 50 speed. Yeah, but I would play Shirun more often if Hua Yong wasn't a character. All right, we'll move on to Big Chungus' son, aka Alan. Giga Chad Rat. Seems good, man. I hate it here. I hate these people with their 10 speed EEs. This is a good rat. It looks clean too. It looks like there's no waste. Isn't this 39 def just defense percentage? It's just free money, free real estate? Unless this 8 crit damage is a swap, this 39 flat to defense is free real estate. Same thing here. Like one of these, like defense, not just take defense to 9%, free real estate. Yeah, boots. Is boots a swap already? Because boots looks like free real estate also. Right? It's just like free 10 defense or whatever. You already swapped on boots? Did you swap crit chance on? Actual boots with the fur. What the hell is that comment? You swapped the crit chance on? Okay. Then yeah, there's nothing to see here. Like actual cracked rat. How does everyone have better shoes than me? Because they are lucky. Also, real talk, chat. Of the 5 mice, the 5 Power Ranger mice, which one do you guys like the best? This is the real question that I don't think more people are asking. Green? I think it's between green and pink. Tenebe likes red. The blue is cooking. Or did you say, oh, the blue is cool. Edgy blue one. I don't know. I like the pink one. The pink one is just like, yeah. The blue one looks like the Persona 3 protagonist. Yeah, even YouTube saying blue. Dude, the pink one, yeah, the pink one is just like whoosh. Yeah, everybody's saying blue. Alright, well I guess it's just me then. What is this emote that Alan posted? Alright. We'll move on to next one here. It's on Yuri here. Yuri asks, how is my Harsetti? Why is it so fast? Wait, why are we on speed set? No. Okay, this is not gonna do. It's a lot of effectiveness. I like the idea of going effectiveness for Abyssal Crown. I think that's a fine way of doing it. Right? I think I wouldn't play speed set. I think speed set is like throwing, right? Because it's just wasted stats, right? Like it doesn't really matter. Like unless you're trying to be like a cleave Harsetti, like the really fast one, I just don't think it's worth going 200. I think I would just completely get off speed set. If you want to play like, now if you want to speed tune your team, okay. If you want to speed tune your team, then sure. If you want to speed tune it, sure. That said, this Harsetti is way too squishy. Right? Like, I think the lowest HP you want to play Harsetti right now is like 26k. Right? So, I think you need to go HP percentage neck. Or ring, I'm sorry. You're already on that. I think you have to go triple right side HP on this character. Why are we on Team Imprint, by the way? No idea. Even then, even with self-imprint, still not enough. Like, Team Imprints are objectively better. Like, if you just play all of your characters on Team Imprint, you get more overall stats. But I still think, like, even if you go the 65% ring, right, for health, and you pick up, like, 30F, like, that's still 200F. Like, right? That's still going to get ER gamers, right? You're still going to be able to hit ER gamers. I think I kind of understand why you went the speed set. It's because it's like you have a 32 necklace, a 28 sword, and a 42 helmet. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? As great as that sounds, you could just play 6-hit Harsetti. Not debuffing my DN, Kappa. How much ER you got on your DN? Bro, unless you show me like 300 ER DN in the menu. Yo, ER gamers need to be stopped. Y'all are like actually out here terrorizing the game, dude. All right, bro. That's it, dude. The hell with the injury Harsetti, dude. That's it. We're just gonna make six hit Harsetti, bro. I'm gonna go like to the moon, dude. That's it, dude. I'm gonna move all my Requiem Rowana gear. ER is fun. Yep. No, it's not. The fact that they're thinking about looking into. Like, I explained this also to, I think it was GH. Was it GH or Jas or Spunnik? One of you guys in Discord. We were having this conversation the other day about how, me personally, I think they should cap ER. They should make effectiveness less effective against ER, but they should cap ER. ER, because that's the whole thing, is like, people think that effectiveness, the relationship for most people, effectiveness is too good versus ER. Right, and people want it changed because like ER feels like dog to have to build it, right? Like you have to basically full send on ER for it to actually be good. As Elmage put it, ER is completely worthless until it's broken. So, like, I think that they should just make it so that ER has a cap. No, not make them immune to debuffs, no. They should just straight up hard cap ER. Just like they do with crit damage. They hard cap crit damage so that people can't do too much damage. They should absolutely... Technically, speed, I believe, is also capped. Like, for the gear you could put on it, but I don't think anyone can hit it. I think it's 350 is the cap. So, like, my proposal would be to cap ER at, like, 300. Because, like, making characters have 100% immunity to debuffs is also not fun. It's also not fun. And because, like, the thing is, I guess it's like, maybe it's the not so controversial take, but, like, things being fun are more important than things being balanced. Right? Like, ER is, like, I know, like, Cookie and Brad, you're in chat, like, ER is, like, not fun to play against. It's really not. So that's why I feel like it's the thing, because ER is either terrible for most of the player base, like 98% of the player base, ER is terrible. For the other, like, 2% that actually lean into ER, like the Japanese style bruisers, it's actually, like, maddening to play against, because those people take Bellion, right, all the time, so that way you can't use Soulbar and ignore ER on them. Because they know that they have so much ER that there's no way, right? So the only, like, way you can beat them is you have to know they're on ER and then just go full damage. And just beat them with just raw stats and have no debuffs. I've had people land on my units at 364 ER. If you think ER needs a cap, you just need better gear. All right, that's fair. If you guys don't agree with me, that's fine. But yeah, Yuri, I think speed's got to go. I think if you're trying to play this style, I think you go base speed, 26k HP, 13 to 1400 defense. I would just go 6 hit. Just go 6 hit pieces. It'll make up all these F that you're going to lose. It'll just make it all up. I literally just ragged on ER. Here's Cookie's Tori. Yo, where ER? Injury Harsetti out of date? I don't think it's out of date. It's just everybody's aware of it. Like, if 85% of the player base is on X build for a character, everyone just goes, oh, okay, well, Harsetti's busted. If I have to play against Harsetti, I just assume it's injury. I'll play versus the injury Harsetti. I'll build to fight the injury Harsetti. This is my anti-cleave Tori versus Bellion pre-banners. But what do you get at, like, So she would start in stealth, or start with a barrier, right? She starts barrier. Is the barrier big, like, chunky enough? Is it chunky enough where it takes a bit to chew through and you're just praying for a lucky counter? I mean, I think that this is probably good for that, right? If, like, the thing is, like, I don't like the idea of counter Tori, but the intent is, here's my Tori, starts with a fat ass barrier. It takes like 6 hits to kill her. Statistically, I should hit 2 counters. She has enough damage where if she counters, you die. Right? Versus, and I only play her versus, like, squishy teams where they would die. If that's the case, then yes. I agree with this. Oh, that's true. Each counter gives you refreshes the barrier. Actually, kind of a based build. Yeah, like, I can see the intent behind it. 92 crit chance, kind of rough, but I assume that's getting slated or you're just rolling for more dupes. I ban Protect Bellion because I'm a full ER gamer. She has a 68% win rate for me right now in Legend. See, that's my whole point. That is literally my whole point. Like, if ban, or you know what? I always forget this. This is an option. Get rid of ban protection. So that way, You can't have Bellion. That's it. It's just that simple. Most of my complaints with the current format go away when ban protection's gone. Should go Slater after the collab if you have any slates left. Here's an example draft. Hey, look, it's that broken character that I said was like best in class right now. Wow. And then the other ones that are best in class are second pick and banned. Wow. Wow. Yo, where Payra? Yeah, Bellion on 3. Yeah, see, that's what I say. Bellion on 3 is Omega turbo cringe right now. It's so busted. Dude, shoe's broken. Stop roasting you, please. Look, dude, you're all getting shot. Yeah, dude, there are people on YouTube complaining about taking strays also. Look, I love Bellion. Bellion under ban protection when your team is full ER is the most cringe thing you can do in the game right now. Okay, aside from playing young Senya comps, it is the most cringe thing you can do. You're about to crash out over the cop. Man, losing it all and he's slipping, falling. Okay, I get it. Attack on Titan reference. You guys are funny. All right, next one's from Sign. It says, I've been trying to use her versus Afternoon Soak Flan. All right. Good speed. Damage is not there, though. Damage is not there. Right. You need about like 300 more attack. Probably like maybe 10, 15 more crit damage. So let's see. Can you get it anywhere? I think it's the necklace. The necklace gives too much health and not enough attack. Like, you really needed that necklace to have, like, the 20-something attack. Ooh. Ring doesn't give crit damage. Like, really good crit damage either. I think the boots are fine. They could be a bit better. It's just a case of just, you just don't have damage in the right spots. Like, the sword is not... I think we could potentially do better here on this helmet. I think the body's good. It's hard to get, like, mid-speed, high crit chance, and then still have a relevant subs. But it's like, helmet, necklace, ring, you kind of have to reconfigure it. You just need to find more damage, dude. I think that's all it is. You have to find more damage. You're saying you use her versus Afternoon Soak Flan. Like, if this already kills, sure, but I don't think this actually kills with, like, Mitt. Okay, you've killed a few, I thought. Again, it depends. Like, if you're killing most things you're fighting, like, if you're using her for, like, Guild War only, and it's always killing, keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to talk, like, let me stop you. But from every shelter I've ever seen, they always have like 36 to 3,700. Like 35 to 3,700 attack. And then the crit damage is like usually around 280-ish. Right? I think that not having the last two imprints here, that last like 5% crit chance is hurting you a bit. Because you're probably leaning a bit harder on this body than you should. That makes sense? Yeah, like, it's just, you have to figure out, like, I just, is it through, like, a tank, right? Like, if your opponent has Albedo, right? Does your Shaltir kill a Flan? That's the damage that you gotta ask yourself. Again, I highly recommend you go through and use the damage calculator, right? Set, right? Some kind of damage transfer percentage, right? Like if they're on like Aureus, right? Like Aureus is like, yeah, it's like 20% or whatever. Like, does it kill, right? Like, play around with the stuff, like damage reduction, damage transfer, right? So, like, if it's got a damage reduction, like, you know, like Albedo gives, like, is it 30%? 20% damage reduction, something like that? Crit reduction? Right, that's what you have to ask yourself, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's 20%, right? So 20% damage reduction. And then she's also on Aureus, right? It's another 20%. So it's like, you go over here, and you ask yourself, like, if it has 20% damage transfer, right? I could actually just do it for you. Shell tier. Right, you have 3366 attack, was it? 3335. And then you had 269 crit damage. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Enchanted Javelin give attack buff, chat? Purifying Javelin. You get it from True Vampire. Alright, so True Vampire gives the attack buff. So I do have attack buff, right? Alright. So, and then we play against Flan, right? And then Flan has usually about 1200 defense, right? So, like, you could just see straight up, like, you just don't do enough damage. 7960, like, you're like, you only do like 2/3. Now, let's see, if I had more damage, right? Like, if I had like 3700 or 280, which is where I'd normally see people, yeah, it's still not killing. Yeah. Oh, I forgot Pipette Lance. Thank you. Pipette Lance. With Pipette Lance, it's pretty close, right? You have artifact level 21. 1075 with the higher threshold. With yours, it was here. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's got to be like, yeah, man, wow, you really need a lot of damage if you want to kill this through Mitt. Holy shit. Yeah, it's like 3,800, 3,800, 300. Yeah, I just don't think it, yeah, I mean, okay, so my opinion is that you should get a little bit more damage, right? But I don't think through Albedo, I don't think you ever kill. Oh, I forgot pen set. Thank you, chat. I totally forgot pen set. Let's try this again with pen set. We are morons. Okay, that kills. Okay, so yeah, you have 10.5k with your stats versus Albedo through Albedo, right? So like, if I go 280, 35, that's not enough. So it's 3650. That kills. Do we give defense increase from Aureus, bro? Sure. Wait, no. Aureus increases only to self, right? Oh, it is all allies. Shit, my bad. I'm thinking of is it Crown? Is Crown 10 to self only? No, it's Rise of a Monarch is 10 to only. Damn, bro, this is rough. Yeah, Flan survives most of this. Yeah, I just don't think you can do it. Alright. Alright, so what we learned in boating school is that Shaltir is a scam unit. Alright, I'm gonna just say get rid of the 23 ER if you can. Try to clean up your ring and your necklace. And don't worry so much about the damage, because apparently if your opponent has a tank on Aureus, you can't kill it. It's kind of raw. Yeah, it's like 12-12, right? Jailer. Elegant is just better. Yeah, I would just play Elegos. If you want, like, I get it. Shaltir, you want to play it. Makes sense. All right, so hold on. This is Cookie. Cookie said this is how I'm playing it. This is actually funny. This is for fighting Para and Ryla. This is really funny. This is actually hilarious. Does this kill? 300, 250, 300 speed? Damn, dude. Spirit Purification? This actually is demonic. This is a demonic build. Yo, I'll be real with you, this is actually so real. This is actually so real. What the hell? If I can build... Yo, I'll make a note of this. If I can build this, I want to build this. This is actually so real. I'm making a note of that. My little, like, notepad. But it doesn't kill. Yeah, I wish I could get some speed gear, dude. There's Cookie over here. He plays full ER, no speed, and he's just like, actually 300 speed Shaltier. We kill aggro Rylets? Maybe. Wait, doesn't Javelin just hose... Wait, doesn't Javelin just hose BBK? Like if you're on Spear, right? Like if you're on Spear Purification, right, and you proc attack buff, doesn't like Javelin just straight up like hose BBK? Like if you put her in, I mean, to be fair, you'd have to have somebody go like ahead of Shaltier, but that'd be really funny. Can already see that 6%. I feel it in my bones. You're probably right. Honestly, Shaltier is kind of an interesting character. I think I should experiment around with this character. Problem is, I got no mullahs. We got no mullahs, chat. Okay, we got 16. We got 16 mullahs. That is not enough. I need more Mullagoras, chat. All right. Alright, I can feel... Speaking of feel it in my bones, right? We're gonna move on from signs. This one's from Celti is the next one. And it's got a spoiler, chat. So that means as soon as I click it, I'm gonna dread it. It says... Cell says, how do I get more HP, Sue, and chat? You know what time it is? God damn it! It's clobbering time! Oh my god, bro. I'm getting trolled. Alright. I see you. Okay. Pull up the image. Pull up the image. Yep. Lady, 'tis the clobbering hour. Well played. Well played. Wait, I just realized it has his protection set. Wait, it has pen set over here, but this is, dude, this is, guys, it's got pen set on the left, but I can clearly see blue boot, lifesteal, and health set necklace. I think this image just, on a hunch, I think this might be photoshopped. It's just cursed. It can't be too realistic. Alright, let's move on to Weeb. Weebhub says, I like the attack on her to guarantee the ML poly duel. How do I increase her bulk? It's pretty simple, my friend. Health percentage necklace. That's it. Wait, he wasn't... Wait, he wasn't... He's not only 5-star awoken? That's a shame. Yeah. The answer to your question, Weebhub, is you need health percentage necklace. It's the only way. Like health percentage necklace on a character like this and Mort, like that's how you push them to the next level. Right? Like you can, it's not that much of a damage loss. Like it is a damage loss. Like I'm gonna keep it real. It is definitely a damage loss. Right? But like if you can get like 20 or 30 crit damage, right, on that necklace with health percentage main stat, right, you're only really losing like 50, so you go to like 280, but you shoot up to like 26, 27k, and then after prayer, you're like Omega. You're Omega tanky at that point. You're like in the 30k range. Cookie says, go for left side HP rolls on left side gear. Hey, Crack Day 7, thank you for the follow. Yeah, more HP left side gear. I don't think it's necessarily like something you need to do, but if you're looking for more bulk, helmet's a good place to look at it, right? And then, like I said, you have to go HP percentage neck, right? Do I have Valencia built right now? Yeah, see, like, I mean, mine is not good. I'm going to just preface this now because this one's getting scrapped tomorrow when I rebuild, but like, hey, health percentage. Like, this is just all filler gear because all my good injury gear is on Harsetti and Edward, and I don't really have that much injury gear at all. As you can see, it's using 2 pieces of Ancient Inheritance, but like, point is, like, Mort's probably a better example, right? Okay, maybe he doesn't have it. I thought he did have it. This should honestly be a health percentage too. What am I doing? Anyways, that's how you do it though. Like if you want the character to be Omega tanky, like Shu, right? Shu's an example, right? You gotta go for the health percentage, and then you gotta try to supplement the crit stats. Mr. Fantastic got the Gucci flip-flops. Oh, this was from last week. This is the one from last week. This one was really good. This is a really, really funny one. My favorite is the toothbrush as his weapon and the sandals. What is my highest gear score unit? I already showed it earlier, but I'll show it again. Highest gear score unit is right here. I think it's the 3rd strongest counter Huayong on the server right now. I think Machine Gun's ahead of me, and there's one person ahead of Machine Gun. It's the sword, yeah. The sword is the thing that's like messing me up, dude. The sword is the worst part, the worst piece on the character. If I could get a better sword, I would. Surely the answer is just go over here and just do this. Even though it sabotages the whole build, here you go, bro. We just do this, right? Call it a day. Yeah, there she is. She's, in case you're wondering, this is 463. You wish you showed something like Vildred or a Vildred, not Hua? Sorry. I have more gear score on Hua than my wifey Luna. I mean, Luna right now, I have some... her gear score is lower because I'm supplementing it with this. But I had 450 on Luna before. Right now, it's lower. Like, it's weird. Like, this build is tankier and does more damage than the 450 gear score one. Because I'm using all of these free stats from this artifact. I'm leveraging this 18% to get better stats everywhere else in the build. So yes, this is technically like 440 instead of 450 something like it was, but it's technically performing higher than the 450 one. And the other character I have on pretty high GS is Celine. That's largely, a lot of that's tied up in HP though, if I'm being real with you, because I don't want her to die instantly. Because people take shots at you when you're at like 10k health. All right, see ya, Alan. Thanks for stopping by. Asmodeus, I just explained to you. At 440 with this artifact, she performs better than 450 with a different artifact. Like, the point I'm trying to make is that the Wukong artifact is actually low-key ridiculous and nobody plays it. I mean, it's possible. I'm not known for high gear score. The only character I have that's like absolutely ridiculous is Bystander Huayang. And then like when I had the old build on Luna, it was like considered the 10th best Luna. Right? Because that's the thing, like, as good as it is the maybe like the 10th best Luna, right? I want to like, you want to be like, oh, I have the best Luna, but I'm never going to take that crown from ATK, and I can't take it from Bob either. Right? So like, it's better for me to just try to be up there while actually having the best performance. Does the HP really matter? I've won a fair number of games from the extra HP, so I'm just going to keep it like that. Show Luna again? Sure. The gear score is a lot lower because, like I said, we're supplementing with this. Do I think Dragon Bride Senya will be in the coin shop soon, right? Okay, Lucian, the average length of time it takes for a character to show up in the coin shop is about 15 to 16 months. So you're basically going to be waiting until September or October for her to be in the coin shop. What exclusive equipment? Extra turn on defeat. Yeah, so if you're like me and you're waiting for Senya to show up in the coin shop, you're gonna be waiting until Halloween. Counter Luna is the real Luna. I think Counter Luna is very good also. I think Counter Luna or Lifesteal on this are the best Lunas. I think the Speed Luna is really good for Guild Wars. I think it's not very good anywhere else. I think if you want to have a Luna that you can play everywhere, I think it's either the Lifesteal or the Counter one. No, I'm saying I've won games last season. I think I played Blue Luna in like 6 games last season with this build, like the Wukong artifact. I played, I think, 6 games with her and I had 100% win rate. I was murdering people with this character last season. Like, I wouldn't pick her often because you have to surprise somebody. Like, the moment has to be right. They don't respect the Luna and she comes in and just cleans house. Yeah. You think about it this way, right? Lucian, we just had Shu be in the coin shop this month, which is February, right? Of 2025. It's the first time Shu showed up in the shop. Her release date was September of 2023. So 12 months would be 2024. 13 is October. 14 is November. 15. So she was 17 months. She was actually overdue. Ludwig, who was with her, was 15 months because he came out in December. Right? December, November, like last week of November. So he was 15 months. And she was 17. What scenario does she work in? She works in scenarios where basically your opponent is pretty red heavy, or you need an attack, like an attack-based DPS, like not a health scaling one, right? And the game is slow, like Harsetti. Like I would play her a lot in the Harsetti matchups, for example. Or like my opponent has a very obvious glass cannon build, but it's not cleave. Like they're trying to aggro me down with like squishies, and the rest of my team is pretty tanky, right? And I know they're gonna go for my one hyper carry, so I'll slam the Luna, and then they'll go, oh, okay, I just banned that guy's DPS, and I just kill the Luna in one hit, and then it's just like, oh wait, the Luna, I can't kill the Luna. And then the Luna just goes, okay, S3, undo all your damage, kill 2 characters. How long was AU Fine ago? She hasn't shown up in the shop yet, but Candy has. So Candy was July of 2023. AU Fine was Halloween of 2023. So AU Fine should be in the next coin shop, the April one. That's what I'm telling you. You're going to be waiting a long ass time for Senia. Like, it's like September, October is the earliest you will see Dragon Bride Senia in the shop. Realistically, it's going to be like Christmas or like January of 2026. The problem, one of the big problems that the game has right now is the coin shop system is too slow. It needs to be like how Nikkei is, where it's every week the characters rotate. Like, I can't just tell you how, like, they're not going to do it because it makes less money for the company overall. But, like, if you want the game to actually be a competitive esport, like, if we're being really real, we want the game to be a competitive esport, right? Character acquisition should be, like, easier to get. And the way you monetize the game is through, like, cosmetics, like skins, or, like, exclusive wallpapers for having triple SM prints on characters. Things like that. Right? You can't gatekeep people away from meta characters. It's just, it's ridiculous. Like, the game will never succeed. Like, to its fullest potential if you just do that. You gatekeep people. Alright, so we got our next one here. This one's Noble. Is 200 effectiveness enough for her? And should I use custom banner to get more artifact? Also going to Mullagora her later. You're in a pretty good spot, I would say. You've got the immunity. 200 is absolutely a-okay IMO. I know, because I'm playing 200 also. I mean, you have immunity, though, so, like, immunity just kind of just straight up better. I mean, you're basically playing the same flan as me, so, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if you want to pick up more of the artifact, do so. But I think this is fine. Like, you're basically, again, playing the same flan as me. Yeah, what Cookie said is probably also true. Some attack for bulk is probably fine. Like, I'm definitely way tankier than you. I'm like, you got 2k HP on you. Alright. Move on to Guts. Guts has a shoe for us and says, should I get more bulk? Yes. So, okay, this is pretty open shot. Oh, wow. This is a really good rat. You just change your necklace. Just change your necklace and you're good to go. Just play health percentage necklace and you're good. Health percentage necklace with some crit, with like 20 crit damage on it. And like 8+ speed and you're zooming. You basically just invert this, right? Go 20 crit damage, 16 crit chance, 8 speed, 6 here on health percentage necklace, and you're good to go. Hey Sue, weren't we going to get wallpapers from Awaken thing? Yeah, what channel are you? Yeah, but see, the thing is, giving people power from Awakening Potential, it was max dupes gives more power. That's bad. Max dupes get unique skin or unique, what's his name? Unique wallpaper. Pretty good, right? Like, if there was, like, skins were tied to, like, triple SM print or something, that's, like, and, like, they don't even have to be anything crazy. They could just be, like, chromas, right? Right? If you had, like, you know, I don't know, like, what's an example? Right? Like, I don't know, Elegos, right? Like, Elegos, like, he wears, like, a white coat instead of a black coat if you have him at triple SM print. Right? And, like, that, you can monetize it that way. And the thing is, the thing that's also really annoying, right, is, like, because I've heard this before, right, from the CMs, is that it's just like, oh, but then the S3 doesn't match. Bro, I don't care if the S3 matches, dude. You could keep the S3 animation the same, dude. It could still be the black coat. I don't care. Just, like, different sprite. Different sprite for heavily investing. It incentivizes you to spend more money to get more characters because you want cool cosmetics, not because you want power. I don't think that's that radical of an idea. All right. Let's move on to Akomiren here. We got ourselves a Sage Vivian. Says, I know I don't have the Mullagora. Don't worry about that. This is pretty much textbook. Right? You got the speed, you got the damage, you got the crit chance, right? Is this the Tori body? Is this the Tori? Like, I don't. Body is like, it could be better, right? Could be better. I think I would change this 49 flat if you could swap this to crit damage, just straight upgrade. Right side looks good. I think body, I think we try to get a better body and we swap this flat attack for crit damage and we're just off to the races. I think we're good there. That's the Tori pack body? Yeah. I would try to get a better body than this. It's always weird saying I think you should get a better body than this when I'm reviewing a Vivian or a Luna. It's always a very strange statement to be saying. Alright, but yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Akko. Alright, we move on to Lucian here, who's over on YouTube. How does this Urban Shadow shoe look to you, Sue? She's holding the fort right now for me in Legend. I can also change it to be 14 or defense 27k shoe, but I lose about 40% ER, so 150% or 190%. Would you think that's worth the swap? I'm going to defer to Cookie here on this one. Defense looks good. It all looks good, man. This all looks really good to me. The question is it better to be 190 ER with 25k HP or 150 ER with 27k HP? Is there like a midpoint in there where I can get like 170-ish? I don't know if that's greedy or not. Yeah, Rigby, when we're done reviewing units here, if you need any more questions that you want to ask me, I'll be on Discord after the stream is over. This is a tough one. Me personally, I think if I'm going the ER route, I'm staying the high ER, right? Like I'm locked into the full ER experience, right? But I'm curious what others think, like what Cookie, if he's still here, thinks. Because he's a, legend level, like, ER player. Brett, if you're here also, like, I'd like to hear your inputs as an ER player here. How do we feel about this? Cookie says, I don't think you need this much bulk on ER Rat. Do we think you want to be faster? Yo, what's going on, Yogesh? Lucian saying, I was thinking of going 27k HP for when Sweet Miracle comes back, since it will be like a failsafe for her. Cookie says, drop bulk, get more speed or ER, your choice. I mean, I think going like 23k HP at like 270 might not be bad with the same level of ER. Right? Nice autocorrect. Cookie says, here's mine. Ooh, I don't like that bulk. I don't like that bulk. 290 speed's kind of cracked, though. Yeah. I don't know if I don't like this low, but I do think that this is a good idea of going like 170 or 180 ER and juicing your speed, even if it comes at the expense of health. Right? I think that is a good idea. I think this is fine though. Like as is, I think you could play this and feel pretty good about it. Right? I think you could feel pretty good about it, but like I do think more speed would be better. Also, does like everybody just have a faster EE than me, bro? Like I've rolled like 5 Urban Shadow shoes and the highest I got was 6. Yeah, Cookie and Brett are also saying consider Bastion of Hope because you're going to be drafting her every game. So it's like, might as well have her on your Bastion. It's it, yeah. Yeah, if you're saying Cookies is too squishy, sure. I don't think that there's that much of a difference between like 23.5k and 25k, right? Like, if you could get like 10 speed for 1000 HP, I think you take that trade. Like, I really think you take that trade. To be fair, unless you're a Briar Cleaver, this was the only EE that most people needed to roll high on. Like, I haven't yet to roll a max on any of these MLs. It sucks. I really, really hate this Hall of Trials system. I've complained about it for literally 6 months straight at this point, and it feels like it just falls on deaf ears. Like, they just don't care. Have I tried getting better? Yes. No problem, Lucian. Hopefully it's helpful to you. Alright, so this one comes from the absolutely dashinger. So should I go health set or keep the defense set? And is this okay for health? Full disclosure, I don't own a Dragon Bride Senya, but it looks like it's okay. If I was playing this character, I would probably play 200 speed, but that's just me. Let me look at it. Did we have a swap here? Can we get 9 defense here just for the hell of it? Like, there's not really a reason not to. Sword's great. Body feels like it could be better. Like, right, you have 13 crit chance wasted. This should really be something that's a bit higher speed or higher HP, right? Like, the defense is fine, but like you're already almost 1800 defense. Like, I'd rather have more HP or speed here. So I think I would definitely change the body. All right. Necklace. Like, F doesn't do anything, and our ER is middling. I would probably play something different than this necklace. Oh, this is the starter ring. I would definitely play something different than the starter ring. Yeah, like, your whole right side is, like, okay. If you have nothing else, this is okay. But, like, what I think you really want on your right side is I think you want pieces that are health percentage, all health percentage mean, and you want really high defense, right? I mean, which you kind of have. But you also want speed and you want flat HP. Like, don't be afraid to roll pieces with high flat HP. Like, getting some of these pieces where you have like 700, 900 flat HP is very, very good. It's how you get really, really tanky characters. All right, so I think you want to try to invest in the like different right side. I would go either immunity or health. Defense is still fine, but I think I'd go immunity or health. Like, I think I like this helmet. I like this sword. I think we could do better here on the body. And then the right side is like long-term project. Try to go for stuff that's more speed or more like with like, you know, 20% defense with like some flat health and some speed sprinkled in there. I think would be really good. What is this? Speaking of flats. Yeah, see, like this. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like, 69 equipment score, pretty terrible. Some people will say it's nice. Those people are memeing. But yeah, 1146, kind of insane, right? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, gear score, not as important. Big HP number, really important. All right. Let's move on to Dan. All right, Dan says, I made my Briar 309 speed. She took most of her gears. Is this fine? Tori's quite fun. This looks okay for a speed Tori. Yeah, your damage is quite good. I personally think, though, and I would look into this, right? I think that you might have a better or more success with Tori with 2 immunity, 2 pen, 2 torrent, like, you know, triple set basically, like, you know, 2 of each of the 3 sets, right? So 2 immunity, 2 pen, 2 torrent. I think you might do more damage, have more success with that. I think that's better than just playing speed immunity, right? It's a lot more damage. Even if like your attack and crit damage are lower, it's probably still more damage. And then there is the lifesteal build, and then we showed the anti-cleave counter one earlier. But this is certainly good, right? If you want to just play Tori, this is certainly fine. No, like I have no real complaints about this. I'm just offering suggestions if you want to go for something that's has a bit of a higher ceiling, right? Or gets more utility. All right, we have Joe here. All right, so right now, I'm gonna do. We have Joe here, and then okay, so GH just kind of submitted. So we have Joe, Tenabe, Necrow, Rigby, and then Vegas. I think after Vegas, that's probably where I'm gonna call it for the night. So that's basically everything that's left in the queue, in case you're wondering. Okay. So this one is for Joe. Joe says, my BBK. Yes, yeah, here's my BBK. Yes, the neck is dog. Yes, the boots are dog. A lot of this gear on her is hand-me-down or fill-me-in gear from other units that she just inherited. My BBK needs gear of her own to be a menace. But when I play her and she one-hit KOs a Veronica or an Eligos or even goes and 1v4s the whole team, she deserves a little love. I guess you're just like this, like a paragraph talking about it. Looking at it, oh man, those boots suck, and that necklace sucks. I think you need more attack, more ER. That's rough. What is this? The Volcanics posted. Thoughts on this? That depends on the character. That depends on the character. I think on like Tamarin, sure, pretty good. I think the tankier the character is, the worse this gets. Right? Like if you put this on like a knight, even like a Crow, this is bad. Right? That piece like straight up needs to be on like a really terrible base HP character. Yeah, it depends entirely on base HP stats. Rylet, sure. Maybe. But like then you have a flat health neck, so. For units I absolutely dislike, I really do not like giving them premium gear, especially if they end up on pre-bans at times. So you're talking about BBK, you don't want to give this character a premium gear. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. The 78 sandals is like not even premium gear. This is poverty gear, dude. Like you should have like this is like bottom of the barrel. Like you could go into Sanctuary, craft a random piece of gear, plus 15 it and reforge it without looking at the stats, and it is better than these sandals. Like I'm not even like messing with you, dude. Like this necklace and this boot are that bad. They are that bad. Yeah, it looks like you're just like handicapping yourself. Like you're just doing it out of spite because you just don't like the character. Okay. Ideally, I would prefer immunity or resist set, but here we are, right? So I think you want 3,700 attack, and I think you want to get your ER up to like 160 or 170. That includes the like that doesn't include the artifact. Yeah, okay, so then maybe it's fine on Crow Cookie. I mean, I'm like not. I know that Crow has like the lowest or very near to like the low end of tank HP. So like if you tried to put that on like Ilanav, it would be trash. For example, right? If you tried to put that on like Alencia, I don't think it would be very good either. So yeah, Joe, I think you just the two pieces you said are bad. You knew exactly what you needed to do. You changed those. Also, the HP on the ring is like whatever. I mean, the rest of the stats are good though, so. You don't have to tell me where you took the gear from. Like, it's just, hey, you want to play the character, do it properly. Like, don't 78 boots it and call it a day. Like, if you do that and you submit it here, I'm gonna roast you for it. Like, it just screams, I didn't try. Probably curse. At least look at the 1v4 pick. But, like, why? Like, I know, like, Joe included a picture where it was like, here's, like, how she performed in 1v4, and it's like... Like, here, okay. But, like, here's, like, your 1v4, like, hey, she MVP'd it, she 4-killed it, and it's like... Not to, like, rain on your parade, bro, but, like... Your counter set ER BBK. That's literally what she does. That's like, guys, my new moon Luna, look at her. She sealed everybody. What are we talking about here, Joe? Like, that's what she does. The character's literally designed to 1v4. So... Yeah, like I said, you're not going to get sympathy from me. You already knew the assignment. You know what you got to do. Change the necklace, change the boots. You want 3,700 attack minimum, and you want like 160, 170 ER. Got it? All right. We go next. All right, we got Tenebe is up next. I think this is more of a flex, right? All right, so this is Tenebe. This is the Tenebria, right? Damn, that's pretty good. Like, the effectiveness with the damage, that's pretty good. Purple boot is kind of rough, but here we are. Wait, why book? I mean, I guess it's just for the utility? Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't this character just get increased damage off burn? So it's like... The boots are 25% crit chance. That's probably fair. I guess the boot is just because for other playstyle. Like, I assume... This says to me you probably play Luluka. I swear, man. Like, everybody who plays Tenebria plays Luluka. Like, tell me I'm right. You play top model. Every Luluka player probably... Or, I'm sorry. Every Tenebria player is probably also a Luluka player. Like, if she's on book, because it's certainly not for her. It's for whatever your opener is. Because I know this character has, like, straight up no... like, no value on book. Like, there's a lot of other things you could play instead. Lowest attack for max majority? Is that just for the purposes of... somebody getting pulled? Wait, but I don't understand. Why would you run lowest attack for max mage arty? That doesn't make any sense. Like, the S1, the passive on the S1 is insane for dual attacks. Why would you want to not force a dual attack with Tenebria? Destro is still like the same, dude. Like, that's just like the low end roll. Like, the low end for all BBKs is that damage number. I don't care how you get there. That's the low. That's the floor. Anything you can get over that is better. Oh, that sucks, Dan. Yeah, I don't quite understand why. So yeah. She's still 3,500 attack with book, but you're saying I guess I misunderstood you. You're like you could run any mage already, because like if it was me, I would play like Abyssal Crown. Or I would play Crimson Moon of Nightmares. Right? Also, here's the real question, right? Like, here is my real question to you. Right? Right? This is the most important question. Why do we not play good skin? Base Tenebria design, not good. Skin design, I hesitate to call it good, but decent. All right. Move on to Necrow here. Ooh, this is spicy. This is spicy. I like this. Damage looks good. Overall, this just looks good. I mean, okay, damage might be a little low, but like, I mean, you're on counter set and you have higher bulk than average. Like, you have like 100 more defense than the average build, and you have like 4k more HP than the average build. So I would call that a success. Oh, it's also 80 ER. Damn. I assume that's for like some kind of breakpoint for something, Christie or Bellion, like like imprint stacking. Yeah, I think this is good. Like the 80 ER, I have to like assume that's just straight up for some kind of imprint or like Christie pivot, something. Yeah, mess with ML Luna cleavers. Yeah, because if you have Bellion, they can't catch you. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good. Oh, I didn't see this. Okay. That's my bad. Tenebae submitted a second one. This was the actual real one. The other one, there was a note that said it was specifically for just showing off like how good the Tenebria was, because it was in response to the 450 gear score like Luna, 460 gear score Hua Young discussion from earlier. Hey, this is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. This is a good Alencia. Yeah, I actually think this is a really good Alencia. Yeah, this is very good, actually. Like, I'm kind of impressed. This is like underneath of Young Senya, this is like 35, 36k, right? Yeah, this is kind of insane with Young Senya. I would play this on like a Guild War defense or something. Maybe it's Guild War offense. Maybe not Guild War defense, right? It's a little bit too easy to beat, but I think this is kind of insane. Like for Flag Arena or Guild War offense into Harsetti comps, probably just rolls people. You're not that strong, so this should be enough. Yep. It's sleep time? Okay. Yeah, Tenebae, this is pretty good. Where's the HP? Shut up, bro. Tristan comes in to troll my chat, bro. Like, this is on a 30 prayer, and it's played with Young Senya, right? This thing's like 35k easy, dude. This thing is actually, like, super turbo. Alright. This one's for Rigby. Rigby said, how's it looking? Where's speed? I think this is fine. Right, Rigby? Ideally, you want 300 attack. This bulk is quite good. But I really think that it's better to nix all of your defense and pick up like 30 speed. Well, not all of it, but like shave off like 300 defense, pick up 30 speed. Also, we're 30 star of the deep sea. Surely this account has plus 30. I think this is like old school Pirate Captain Flan. Like this is like Bruiser one from like a year ago. Maybe a year and a half ago. I think you want to go a bit faster now that she bridges. Alright. This is Vegas here. So this is an Arya. And he says, or they say, I should say, it feels like she is impossible to build. Yes, this is actually like the hardest character for most people to build in the game. Right? The average player, this is the most difficult one for you to play. Alright, so you have too much attack. Defense is like the floor, the lowest amount you can play. Like ideally you want 2,000. 1850 is like the lowest I'd ever play. Your health is like 3 to 4K lower than where it needs to be. Your speed is like good, but you actually like 160 is the floor, I think, on her. But I don't think you need to play more than that, right? More if you can, but it's not necessary. Crit chance, 100%. Crit damage, like 240 is the lowest I think I would ever play. And then ER is like 130, but if you can get more, that would be great. This character is nightmarish to build, right? I'll just tell you like straight up, right? So here's mine. If you want to see mine, and I'm sure there's other people in the chat that have like better ones than me, but this is mine. Right? The character, and like I'll even show you my gear. My gear is like some of it's good, some of it's pretty bad. Right? So like this is, notice though, like aside from like the body and then the sword, I'm not really trying to go for speed. I'm really trying to make sure that I pick up high health or like ER on a lot of my stats. Right? That's the most important thing. You notice like my left side doesn't really have any defense. Like most of my defense is being carried by the defense percentage mean and then like one really high piece and one like decent piece, right? But if you look, I'm really focusing HP, ER, crit chance, crit damage, every piece. Not max EE, I know, dude. Feels bad. Look. ATK, I'm a Pokemon fan. I'm a Gen 1 Pokemon fan. I like 151. 152 is just not as aesthetically pleasing. Okay? Get off my back. Okay? Yeah, this character, famously, just, like I said, just absolutely beyond brutal. Beyond brutal to build. So, like, don't feel upset if you can't build her. I'm just letting you know, like, that's the blueprint, right? You have the right main stats, but you can't have any wasted stats, right? You can't have any wasted stats. Like, this 22 ring, like, this 22 speed ring, don't put it on your Arya. Like, just don't put it on your Arya. Just put it on somebody else. It's not worth it. All right? It's just not worth it. Like you can't have attack percentage on your pieces like legitimately character cannot have any wasted like at all. All right? If you have a swap on this helmet, you can actually take the speed off for like health if you wanted to. So I know the arrow was meant for Asmodeus ATK, but it's funnier to see ATK agree that Arya is brutal to build instead. Alright. And then here we go. This is I guess our last one. This is Mr. ATK. It says make Auden great again. Okay. I was presented with an Arya build today. This unit sucks as ATK. Actually, there was pretty good there was a pretty good build that was presented to me earlier today for Savior Auden, and I was like, hey, that's not bad. That's not a bad idea. So you play Savior Auden, 240 speed, no bulk, all damage, immunity set, drafted only into Naqual. I was like, all right, that's actually genius because they can't steal you because you're on immunity. If they press S3, you're full damage, bro. You'll just destroy them. Like, you'll destroy them on the counter. So I was like, because you're 240 speed, right? So, like, you will literally hit them with the S3, and then you just go, all right, cool, bet. My turn, S3, dunk a character, invincibility, and then all their file doesn't matter. She still gets hit because Auden sucks. True. Okay, you know what? Just throw everything I said in the garbage. It's not important. It's not important, bro. Okay, you got it. You're right. Auden sucks. What was I ever thinking, dude? I'm sorry. Okay. Roz just threw one in here really fast. But, like, this is kind of the last one here. Roz just threw this in real fast. Says, I am conflicted. If I replace the HP with HP Tower, I don't have 3F, so there's a crit neck. I'd like to know what you think of my Bellion. Okay. So you're on counter set. right? And you're on Arius. So I think the only two versions of Bellion that are like in the hierarchy, like S tier is the 3F counter build, right? A tier is like the speed disruptor build, and then protection set Arius, no damage, just like straight tank protection set Bellion, right? And then like B tier is like counter set Elbrus Ritual Sword, and that's kind of it. I think Elbrus is playable but not great, right? I think 3F is like head and shoulders above Bellion, or like the other builds for Bellion. And then I would say second best one's probably protection set Arius. Third best speed, like pushback one. And then fourth best is Elbrus. So you're on Elbrus, you're on Arius here. I think if you wanted to play this character, right, Elbrus is probably your best shot. I don't think I would play ER though. Like I don't. If you're gonna play ER Bellion, right? Like I think it's got to be 3F. I know you don't have it, but I just don't think you could play it. I think based on the fact that you have ER and you're trying to play Arius, I think you just nix all your damage. You just go protection set. Just go protection set immunity. And just play her as an Arius Knight. I think that's probably your best option. Like it's really good gear on her too. Okay, maybe not the body, but the rest of it, it's pretty good, right? But that's my assessment. Okay, Roz? Okie dokie.
You know what? I'm done playing nice with incompetent amateurs.
Alright. Change my artifact now that Guild Wars over for Luna. There we go. Alright. No problem, Roz. Alright. That's gonna be it. That's everything in the queue. I am gonna take off now for a bit. I'm gonna go make myself a snack. And if you still have more questions, feel free to either DM me on Discord or, you know, I'll be on Discord probably in like a half hour, maybe or so. So if you're in my Discord, feel free to come into voice chat. You can come say hi. I'll answer any other questions you guys have, right? Yes, Showdown Saturday is tomorrow's stream. We will be doing red lobbies. I will post...
Here. Take away the bodies.
Okay. I will be posting a red lobbies like updated tier list, although there's not too much of a change, right? So come through tomorrow night. We'll play some red lobbies. Red, if you're still watching and you want to come through, we can do Zero Defect City voice acting first. You could come commentate some games with me. I think that would be pretty fun. I think people would have a good time asking you questions about the origins of red lobbies. You want to come through though tomorrow? Play some low tiers, bro. Break out your Banshee sisters, you know, show off your sweet Dollmaker Pro Horizon that you're going to build tomorrow before red lobbies, right? You want to come through, show off your Wukong artifacts, Blue Luna build, right? You can come through and show that off too, right? Uh-oh, Tristan's mad about something. Yep, no, I mean, everybody I thought knew that it was the last day of Guild War. Yep, no, everybody knew. I already talked to a bunch of people earlier today, Tristan. Everybody knew that this was the last Guild War of the season. Yo, Donowald. Oh, man, Donowald. Read last. What is this? Oh, thoughts before you end. Shit, my bad, Volk. Hey, that's pretty good for how fast that is. That's actually really good for how fast that is. I would never take this into RTA, but I think for Guild Wars, this shit slaps. No wasted either. That's pretty peak. All right. That's it. We're out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Red Lobbies.